Arizona and Oregon with a trip to the Sweet 16 on the line. These two teams conference rivals for so long. We asked Arizona head coach Tommy Lloyd about the familiarity between the two clubs.
It's a little interesting to see him early, but again, hey, this conference realignment hit. Times have changed. We're excited to still be playing. We have a lot of respect for Oregon. I'm sure they watched the film. I watched the film. We probably both are pretty familiar with each other.
All right, time now for the keys to the game, sponsored by Realtors. Buying a home can be a lot, but with the ethical expertise of a Realtor, you don't have to do it alone. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. All right, PJ Carlesimo, we just heard from Tommy Lloyd. Let's talk about the keys for the Arizona Wildcats to advance.
The Arizona coaches, we talked to them yesterday. We also watched practice. They feel it's important for them to play a clean game. They need to get defensive pressure on Oregon, take them out of their sets. Oregon runs a lot of plays. They want to take them out of those plays. They don't want Oregon running nice, pretty offense. They want to disrupt that. And they're also worried they need to take care of the ball. Arizona does not want to give it up and allow Oregon to get their running game going and get those fast break points off the turnovers.
All right, how about the keys for the Oregon Ducks looking to get to the Sweet 16 in Newark?
They are absolutely obsessed with building a wall. Arizona loves to play downhill. They want to get back on defense, transition, and slow them down. No downhill. And they absolutely are worried about Mr. Caleb Love, who went for 58 points last year in the two games between these two teams.
Let's check the starting lineup, sponsored by Cintas. Workdays are better when you partner with Cintas. Keep your team protected, prepared, and looking great. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday. First for Arizona in the backcourt, Jaden Bradley, 6'3 junior from New York, joined by Caleb Love, the 6'4 senior from St. Louis, and Anthony Del Orso, the 6'6 junior transfer from Campbell. Up front, it's Trey Townsend, 6'7 senior transfer from Oakland, and Tobe Awaka, the 6'9 junior transfer from Tennessee. For the Oregon Ducks in the backcourt, Jackson Shelstad, 6' sophomore from Oregon, joined by Keyshawn Barthelemy, 6'1 senior from Montreal. Up front, TJ Bamba, 6'5 senior transfer from Villanova, and Brandon Angel, a 6'9 senior transfer from Stanford. The man in the middle is Nate Biddle, 7' senior from Oregon. Tommy Lloyd, the Arizona head coach, 111-32 in 4 years. Dana Altman's 36th season as a D1 head coach, a record of 780 and 404. James Breeding, DJ Karstensen, Matt Potter will blow the whistles for this one. Time now for the opening tip, sponsored by AutoZone. What makes AutoZone America's #1 battery destination? Because they offer free battery testing and charging and reliable replacement batteries. And they've always got your battery solution. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Oregon in the green uniforms, trimmed in yellow. Arizona in the white uniforms, trimmed in red. 94th all-time meeting between these former Pac-12 rivals. So many great games over the years between these two programs, and they meet for the first time in the NCAA tournament tonight. Winner goes to Newark. They will take on the top seed Duke Blue Devils.
We're looking out at the faces. There's a lot more familiar faces with Oregon. A lot of that lineup intact from last year. For Arizona, really only two returning players that were major factors, Jaden Bradley and Caleb Love.
Oregon wins the tap. Ducks will have it first, moving left to right here in the opening 20 minutes. Shelstad over to Barthelemy, high on the left side of the hash mark. One-handed pass up top to middle, lob inside. Angel cutting to the rim for the two-hand slam, and that's how this game begins.
Well, that's that execution we talked about. That's what concerns Arizona. They've got to disrupt the Arizona half-court offense.
Here's Caleb Love with the dribble out front. PJ mentioned 58 points in 2 games against Oregon last year, including 36 up in Eugene. Awaka's got it right in the lane, backs his way in against Biddle, turns baseline, got off balance, and travels. That'll be an Arizona turnover.
Good defense by Nate Biddle. He kind of backed off and forced the shuffle of the feet, and it was an easy call for the officials. Really good start for Oregon with that back screen play on the left side, long pass from the right, easy layup.
Oregon on top, 2-0 with the ball. Here's Bamba dribbling into the paint, stops, kick it out left side. Angel, wing 3 in the air, is good. What a start for Brandon Angel. He's got 5 early, and it's 5-0 Oregon.
Yeah, truth be told, Brandon Angel's been a little in and out. 4-year player for Stanford, probably expected more this year.
Love driving right, stop and pop a push shot from 10 feet away, right of the lane, and scores to put Arizona on the board. It's 5-2 Ducks.
TJ Bamba, an excellent defender, tasked with hounding Caleb Love.
Shellstad up top to Angel. Chest pass over to Bamba on the right wing beyond the three-point line. Dribbling left, gets into the paint. Bamba stops, pump fake, puts it up over Love. Back in the iron, too strong. Awaka clears the Arizona rebound. Off to Caleb Love, left side, Jaden Bradley. Bradley dribbles inside the arc, heads right into the paint, leans in on Biddle, flips it up with the right hand, no. Awaka the offensive rebound, puts it up, that's no good. Rebound tip, Angels got it down low for Oregon.
And Tobe Awaka needs to take his time. He had a layup, he kind of burped it up too quickly.
Bartholomew with it, top of the key. Dribbles over to the right slot, stops there, finds Shellstad. Down in the right corner to Bamba, up the boards to Bartholomew, up top to Shellstad, swinging around Angel left slot. Angel dribbles inside the arc, now gets it to Biddle. Left wing beyond the three-point line with 8 to shoot. Out to Jackson Shellstad, shot clock down to 5. Shellstad against Awaka, step back 3 from the left wing, is good. Jackson Shellstad with the clock running down gives Oregon an 8-2 lead.
Jackson Shellstad was on fire on Friday, starts out the same way.
Here's Love with it, dribbling right, bounce it back to Townsend left wing, pump fake to 3, puts it on the deck, drives right into the paint, got fouled going up, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul is against Brandon Angel, that's his first, and Trey Townsend, who had 16 points and 8 rebounds against Akron, will head to the line for 2 free throws. March Madness is coming to a court near you. Experience it live as the nation's best college basketball teams compete for a chance to cut down the nets. Secure your seats today at ncaa.com/MBB tickets.
Arizona attacking the rim early. They're going to posting up, putting the ball on the floor. They're going right at the interior defense of the Ducks.
Brandon Angel will sit. Kwame Evans in for the first time, 6'9" sophomore from Baltimore. Arizona, an excellent free throw shooting team. 78% as a club. They are just below the all-time Arizona single-season record as the second free throw from Townsend drops in. His first 2, 8-4 Oregon, 17:40 to go in the first.
So Brandon Angel's out. He's got 5 points. He had 5 against Liberty on Friday.
Here's Biddle, handed off to Shellstad. Dribbles up to the top of the key. Shellstad had been in a little bit of a shooting slump, but he broke out in a big way against Liberty. Bounce it to Biddle, right of the lane. Rip-through move is knocked away by Awaka and out of bounds. It'll be Oregon ball on the near sideline with 13 to shoot.
TJ Bamba going to inbound the ball. TJ Bamba gives them a much better defender to put on Caleb Love than they had last year.
Bamba inbound to Biddle above the right elbow. Hand it back. Bamba drives left down the lane for a 2-hand slam.
Wow.
Bamba exploding to the rim. 10-4 Oregon on top.
Turned the corner with his left hand and then a 2-hand stuff.
Here's Del Orso kicking out Townsend left side. Pump fake to 3. Dribbles to his right. Backing it against Evans. Spins left-handed shot up. Blocked away by Biddle. Arizona thought it should have been a goaltend. No call by the officials. Shellstad stop and pop a transition 3. That's short. Jaden Bradley has the baseline rebound for the Wildcats. He'll run the dribble into the front court. Bradley dribbling left. Get it up top to Awaka beyond the 3-point line. Awaka will hand it off for Love. Love dribbling left off an Awaka screen. Gets to the foul line. Floater is up short, front of the rim, and a foul on the rebound is going to go against Arizona. And it will be Tobe Awaka trying to block out inside. The first foul against Awaka. Henry Vasar, the 7-footer, checks in for Arizona. Awaka will sit. KJ Lewis enters for Anthony Del Orso.
Lloyd going to his bench quickly. Again, a lot of depth in that Arizona roster, but a really strong start for the Ducks.
Kwame Evans with it out between the circles, watched by Townsend. Evans dribbles over on the left side, turns the corner down to the baseline, finds Biddle cutting down the lane, lays it up and out, no good. Evans tip, no good. Tip by Biddle, no good. And Caleb Love has the Arizona rebound. Up the right side to KJ Lewis. Lewis dribbles left, goes behind his back, steps back out, finds Vasar, top of the key 3, front of the rim, no good. Evans has the Oregon rebound. Arizona is not a great three-point shooting team, under 33% for the year.
Dana Altman, though, warned his team yesterday, Vasar likes those quick threes in transition. He was not happy that they didn't get enough pressure on him.
Shellstad up top. Biddle 3 is good. Nate Biddle hits the 3, 33% from downtown. He stripes that one to give the Ducks a 13-4 edge. Bradley up top to Townsend, high left it goes to Lewis. Lewis dribbling right, trying to lose Shellstad, gets to the foul line, lost the ball, picked up by Vasar. Shellstad took it away. On the run down the right side. Shellstad against Lewis to the basket, laid it up and in. Jackson Shellstad end-to-end. Oregon up 11 early. It's 15-4 Ducks.
Tommy Lloyd refuses to call the timeout. He's waiting for the whistle for the media timeout.
Lewis with the dribble in the front court. Shoveled it off to Townsend, over on the left to Love. Love dribbles up to the top of the key, matched against Evans. Dribbles between his legs and turned it over into the hands of Evans. 3-on-1 the other way. Evans to Shellstad, left side reverse layup, no good. Evans the offensive rebound, laid it in, and one. Kwame Evans getting on the glass. The foul will go against Vasar. That's his first. And Oregon is off and running here in Seattle. 15-11 to go first half. Ducks up 13.
Turnovers, missed shots, just giving the ball away and getting outworked on the glass. Horrible start for the Wildcats.
9-0 Oregon run. Timeout on the court sponsored by Rocket. Own the dream. 15-11 to go first half. Oregon 17, Arizona 4. From the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, this is the men's basketball tournament.
Traveling in basketball? Bad move. Traveling the world? Great move. Wherever the road takes you, Best Western is your place to take a time out and catch your breath. Because every team needs a place to regroup. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western. Book direct and save at bestwestern.com.
Robinhood Gold members can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on retirement contributions, a very handsome reward indeed. With Robinhood Gold, your annual IRA contributions are boosted by 3%. Plus, you also get 4% APY on your cash and non-retirement accounts. That's over 8 times the national savings average. The perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. To receive a 3% IRA boost on annual contributions, sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. Rates subject to change. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold at $5 a month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to Robinhood.com/boost. Over 8 times the national average savings account interest rate claim is based on data from the FDIC as of November 18th, 2024. Robinhood Financial LLC member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
Meanwhile at Xfinity.
Okay, huddle up. Do you realize how many fans stream basketball? It's madness.
But real fans stream with Xfinity Internet.
Totally. We've engineered a super fast connection.
With reduced buffering and low lag.
'Cause making streaming better is what we do!
Yeah?
Yeah!
Can we let go now? It's really not a huddle with 2 people.
Switch to Xfinity Internet and stream live sports from the best seat in the house. Bring on the good stuff. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Actual speeds vary. Not guaranteed.
Let's check each team's tournament resume, sponsored by Monster.com. Monster.com helps you slam dunk the job search and make your next career move. Monster.com provides great coaching and millions of job openings. Get off the bench and go to Monster.com today. Both these teams at-large bids. Arizona out of the Big 12, where they finished 3rd. Oregon out of the Big 10, where they finished 8th. But both teams played pretty well down the stretch. Oregon winners of 9 of their last 10. Arizona actually struggled down the stretch of the regular season, played much better in the Big 12 tournament, went to the final where they were losers ultimately to Houston.
But Oregon, 5 different players have scored already. They have 13 field goal attempts as KJ misses the free throw. They get the ball.
Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Carter Bryant of Arizona. 15:08 to go first half. It's 17-4 Oregon.
3 turnovers for Arizona, 3 offensive rebounds for Oregon. So you got 13 field goal attempts for the Ducks, 6 only for Arizona.
Here's Evans with it, top of the key, takes the dribble, get it to Biddle, back to Evans, cutting down the lane, and he was grabbed and fouled by Carter Bryant. First foul against Bryant. That's a 3rd team foul against Arizona. I mean, everything has gone wrong for the Wildcats in these first 5 minutes, and everything has gone right for Oregon.
Tommy Lloyd's got 3 bench personnel on the floor already.
TJ Bomba will inbound baseline right. Vasar trying to distract him. They lob it into Biddle. Right side just inside the 3-point arc. Biddle trying to back his way in against KJ Lewis. Biddle turns, didn't take the shot. Lewis all over him. Biddle now will bounce it down inside to Evans. Turn, takes a bump from Bryant, laid it in with the left hand. Patient move for Kwame Evans. He's got 4. It's 19-4 Oregon. The Ducks up 15 early.
This figured to be a Kwame Evans game with his length and athleticism against Arizona.
Bradley up top to Vasar. Now to Love high on the right side. Love driving left, down the lane. Pump fake Biddle. Spins. No shot. Up top to Bryant. Left corner Bradley. Bradley dribbles inside the arc, and he is bumped and fouled by TJ Bomba. Actually, they're going to get Kwame Evans for it. So Evans picks up his first, second team foul against the Ducks.
One of the reasons that Arizona needs to put the ball in the basket is to force Oregon to take the ball out of bounds and play against their set defense. Oregon's been playing downhill the first 5 minutes and 30 seconds of this game.
Here's Lewis over to Bradley on the left. Watched by Barthélemy. Bradley's going to try a three, top of the key, and that one is good. Jaden Bradley shooting a three much better. He hit 3 against Akron after hitting 3 in the Big 12 tournament. He is now 7 for his last 12 from distance. 19-7 Oregon.
That's the biggest one he hit right there, though. Stop the bleeding.
Barthélemy high on the right, get it up top the middle. Backdoor Shellstad down the left side, reverse layup with the right is good. 7 early for Shellstad. 21-7 Oregon. Bryant picked up his dribble, bounced to the base arm above the free throw line. Out to Caleb Love, high left. Love to the top of the key, dribbles left around the base arm screen, got the ball knocked away, and they're going to call a foul. Knocked away by Jackson Shellstad. Yeah, the foul is going to go against Bamba.
Caleb Love looking to penetrate, but he's got 5 sets of eyes on him every time he has the ball. Even when he penetrates, all the Ducks focused on Caleb Love.
Bamba will sit. Jadrian Bam Tracy in the game. Inbound to Love in the left corner. Love dribbling right, gets it up top to Bradley, out to Carter Bryant, right wing. He'll try the three, and that one is good. So Carter Bryant with a triple. 21-10 Oregon, 13:30 to go first half. You like Carter Bryant a lot.
Really impressive, and the fact that he's got that good stroke, that young guy is going to be some player.
Evans lob it to Biddle, left of the lane, backing his way in against Vesar, into the middle, and a foul against Vesar. Henry Vesar just picked up his second. That could be a significant call against the big man.
A lot of fouls, a lot of whistles early, Ryan. That's 4 team fouls already on Arizona. Oregon has 3, so I'm not going to say the refs are letting them play. They're calling it pretty tight early.
Vesar will sit. Awaka back in. Oregon inbound baseline left. 1-4 high set. Tracy looking. He'll lob it over to Biddle. KJ Lewis is all over him. Biddle driving right into the paint. Ball knocked away and stolen by Bradley. Bradley on the run. He's got Love on his right. Bryant on his left. Bradley will go all the way. Missed the layup, but Bryant grabs the rebound, lays it up and out. Rebound loose. Awaka has it. Awaka splits a double team, lays it up and out, but he was fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, but Arizona had 3 layup opportunities and couldn't finish.
That time, though, Tobe Awaka was more under control. He waited, made a strong shot. He got fouled. I'll tell you what, Bradley got away with a turnover on the steal. When he stole the ball, he put it down, grabbed it with 2 hands, put it down again. Nobody saw it. It should have been a turnover.
Foul against Biddle. Awaka to the line. In and out on the first. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network. Your home for the national championships.
This is Mike Tirico. Join us for exclusive coverage of the Masters this April on Channel 92 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
Second free throw for Awaka off the right side of the rim, no good. So it's an empty trip for Arizona after 3 shots. Layups, missed all of them. Awaka fails to convert at the line. Still 21-10 Oregon. Shellstad, right wing 3 over Lewis. It's good again. Oh, Shellstad's on a heater early. He's got 10. 24-10, Oregon on top. Lewis driving left. Big jump stop in the paint. Lays it up with the right hand and scores 2.
Well, they are getting to the rim, the Wildcats. But I tell you what, when Jackson Shellstad and Keyshawn Barthélemy make their threes, Oregon is tough to beat.
24-12. Here's Kwame Evans' 3. In and out, no good. Awaka snatches down the Arizona rebound. Off to Caleb Love on the right side. Across the timeline, Love driving right on Tracy. Stop and pop from the baseline, and he hits a little 7-footer. So the second bucket for Caleb Love. 24-14 Oregon, the lead at 10 with 12:08 to go in the first.
Again, it was off a miss, so it's an open floor. It's transition, not set defense.
Shellstad dribbles left. Thought about a quick 3. Instead throws it out to Evans. Up top to Barthélemy now. Barthélemy checked by Carter Bryant. Shot clock is at 12. Barthélemy dribbling left, gets around Bryant, lays it up with the left hand and scores 2. Nifty move by Barthélemy for his first bucket. 26-14 Oregon.
And the smaller guard went by Carter Bryant.
Here's Love with it on the left. Love, step back of the wing, didn't take the 3, finds Awaka at the elbow. Back out it goes to Love. Love puts it down, crossing to the right, and Love is fouled by Bam Tracy. And then a little shove by Caleb Love after the play. And James Breeding quickly jumps in front. Cooler heads prevail. The teams will go to neutral corners.
Carter Bryant has given Arizona a little bit of a lift, but they need to shore up their defense. Oregon is cutting them up. We talked about that. They knew they had to disrupt Oregon's offense. They're not doing that yet.
Timeout on the court with 11:35 to go in the first half. It's Oregon 26, Arizona 14. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? Huh? That's why you should shower with Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash instead of plain old bar soap. Love your skin by super hydrating it with vitamin B3 and glorious notes of vanilla and shea. Did you know that my super hydrated skin is the second largest organ of my body? The first is my heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture. With daily use.
Your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. With Indeed Sponsored Jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for relevant candidates so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed Sponsored Jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
You know what I love about spring? It's the season of change. And that means it's time for a closet refresh. Enter Kohl's. With the extra 15% off they have going on, I saved on the latest styles for my entire family. Like a cute dress for myself, linen shorts for my husband, and spring jackets for my kids. Just add sunshine and we're set. All thanks to Kohl's. Select styles. Some exclusions apply. 15% offer ends March 23rd. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Whether you're shaping up a small yard or tackling serious acreage, Steel walk-behind, zero-turn, and stand-on mowers are built to get the job done. Shop online or at your local Steel dealer. Steel. Let's go mow. Available at participating dealers.
It's time for basketball. And right now, Uber Eats has deals on McDonald's, Popeyes, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a hamburger. Get game day deals now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Brian Radke, PJ Carlesimo back in Seattle with 11:35 to go in the first half. Oregon 26, Arizona 14. Later on, we'll select the play of the day, sponsored by Old Spice. Stinking places beyond your pits. Old Spice has you covered with total body deodorant. 24/7 freshness from pits to toes with daily use. PJ, Arizona's offense has come to life. Their defense is not.
Yeah, they started out 1 for 6, Ryan. Since then, they're 4 for 6. That sounds good, except that Oregon started 7 for 13. Since then, they're 4 for 5, even better. The defense is getting shredded. No question about that. Jackson Shelstead is showing the way. He's on fire. He's built bridge back to what he did on Friday.
Arizona ball out of the timeout. Here's Lewis up top to Love near midcourt. Love holding, driving right, gets around Raheem Moss, finds it cutting Awaka down the left baseline, and Awaka laid it up and in through some contact. Strong finish by Tobe Awaka to make it 26-16 Oregon.
Good penetrating dish by Caleb Love.
Here's Shelstad with it out high on the right side, briefly trapped. Now Awaka goes away. KJ Lewis picks him up. Right side to Raheem Moss, 6'3" senior from Springfield, Ohio. Over to Tracy, drives the left baseline. Floater is short, and Awaka walls off inside for the rebound. Off the Love, here come the Wildcats in transition, down by 10. Love dribbling left, gets to the foul line, jumper on the way. That's short, it's an air ball, it's out of bounds, it's Oregon ball.
Really good screen set on top, got Caleb Love wide open. Free throw jumper, didn't hit a thing. Like me shooting the ball.
Oh, I'm glad you said it. Inbound to Jackson Shelstad. Dribbles over on the left side. Watched by Lewis down in the stance. Shelstad dribbling left, already with 10 points. Spins back to his right. Bounce pass goes to Moss. Now to Tracy, high on the right side, beyond the three-point line. Dump it into Angel right of the lane. Angel spinning into the paint. Step through on Bryant, and we've got a held ball. Bryant reached in, tied him up. And the arrow favors Arizona. That'll be an Oregon turnover. And Carter Bryant continues to make plays impressive to my partner.
I'll tell you what, that young guy can play, and he's got great size.
Keyshawn Barthelemy, TJ Bamba back in for Oregon. Shelstad will get a breather, as will Bam Tracy. Shelstad and Dana Altman having a long conversation as he checks out.
TJ Bamba back on the floor.
Here's Caleb Love, high on the left side, watched by Moss. Love dribbling right, makes the pass over on the right side to Bradley, handed off to Lewis. Lewis matched up against Bamba. 15 to shoot. Awaka sets a screen. Lewis to the foul line. Jumper on the way. Front of the rim. Rolls out. No good. Awaka grabs the rebound. Pump fake. Lays it up. And in off the glass. Second stick back for Tobe Awaka. Arizona within 8. 26-18. 10:04 to go in the first.
Tobe Awaka has really been a factor. 6 boards already, Ryan.
Here's Barthélemy. Over on the right side to Moss. Moss wipes his left hand on his shorts. Now throws a skip pass to Biddle at the left elbow. Backing his way in against Awaka. Biddle spins baseline. Pump fake. Step through. Lost the ball. Picked up by Lewis. Over to Love. Driving the left side. Love going to the basket. Lays it up and out. No good. Tip no good. Love the rebound. 12-footer right of the lane is good. Third chance for Arizona. Love pays it off and Oregon takes time.
Dana Altman's really upset. Transition. He's also talking to the officials. He's saying, thought Nate Biddle was fouled on that play by Tobe Awaka from here, and we're on the opposite end of the court. Looked like good defense by the big guy.
9:35 to go first half. Oregon 26, Arizona 20. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new rotors.
When you buy 2 Duralast rotors during our spring sale, you get Duralast brake pads free.
Free?
With the rotors.
Well, that's great. What if I need extra stopping power?
You can upgrade to Duralast Gold pads for just $10.
So Duralast pads are free?
Yep.
And an upgrade is just $10?
That's right. Part of the spring sale at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
And that is why many of the greatest feats of fandom require you to be on your feet. Any questions?
Professor, NCAA men's basketball is back. Are we ready?
You prepared to show up, show out, give it 110 from tip to the final buzzer? Oh, you're ready. March Madness. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/MVB tickets.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was gonna unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Later on, we'll select the Smart Coaching Move of the Day, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. 9:35 to go first half. Oregon 26, Arizona 20. Arizona turned it over 3 times in the first 5 minutes. They trailed 19-4. Since then, they've taken care of the ball. They've gotten back in the game.
They've also played good defense. Oregon's missed their last 3 shots, and that allowed Arizona to get their running game going. They're so much more comfortable when they play downhill. I think he was giving them a nice lift. Tobe Awaka and Carter Bryant playing very well for the Wildcats.
Oregon ball after the timeout. Angel will inbound to the backcourt to Barthélemy. Bamba, Biddle, and Moss out there for the Ducks as well. Oregon looking to end a 6-0 Arizona run. Here's Barthélemy out between the circles. Get it to Angel inside. Biddle, and Love was there to take it away. Love into the front court. High left to Bradley. Back up top to Love. Steps into a 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound tip. Biddle's got it for Oregon.
Good look. Not even close, though.
Long outlet pass to Angel. Makes the catch left block. Double team, and he throws it away into the backcourt. That's going to roll all the way out of bounds, and it's going to be Arizona ball. Well, on one end, Caleb Love kind of playing free safety, picked one off.
Yep.
And then at the other end, Oregon with just an unforced turnover, a fastball that was thrown all the way into the backcourt past Biddle.
3 turnovers for each team, but the big difference is Oregon has 7 points off Arizona's 3 turnovers. Arizona with a chance now to score their first points off turnovers.
Bradley will inbound baseline left, get it to Bryant, back to Love. Left corner 3 is on the way, and in. Hiding behind an Awaka screen. Love hits the triple, and just like that, it's a 3-point game. 26-23 Oregon, 8:50 to go first half. Here's Biddle with it. Hand it off to Bartholomew, dribbling left, bounce it back to Biddle down the right side, trying to back his way in against Awaka. Biddle turns baseline, lowers his shoulder, Awaka knocked it away, ball loose, Bradley digs in, Biddle had it, fell out of bounds, it's Arizona ball.
Nate Biddle struggling, the defense in Arizona collapsing on him, and Awaka's doing a good job staying between him and the rim. So when he puts the ball on the floor, the help defense comes in and really disrupts Nate Biddle.
3 straight Oregon turnovers, a 9-0 Arizona run. The Wildcats at one time down 15, now within 3, and Oregon showing a little trap in the backcourt. Lewis picks up his dribble, fires it to Bryant high on the left side of the front court. Bryant back out front to KJ Lewis, high right side, it goes to Caleb Love. Love out between the circles. Little zone look here from Oregon. Right side, Townsend. He'll try a 3 from the wing. Side of the rim, no good. Biddle walls off inside for the Oregon rebound. Off it goes to Shellstad. Shellstad driving left on Bryant. Stop of the elbow. Fadeaway jumper is up and in. Jackson Shellstad with 12. 28-23 Oregon. Shellstad has been great.
Didn't take him long when he got back into the game.
Lewis at midcourt picks up his dribble, finds Love on the left, pump fake to 3, dribbles right, down the lane, goes around Biddle, lays it up to the left, no, rebound tipped into the hands of Bamba for Oregon. Bamba running, makes the pass, right side Bartholomew, jumps a wing 3, back of the iron, no good, foul on the rebound is going to go against Arizona. Townsend was in there, they're going to call him for the foul, it'll be the first against Trey Townsend.
Both these teams are night and day more effective when they're running and playing downhill. When it slows down, both of them not really executing as well the last 6 minutes.
7:46 to go first half. Oregon 28, Arizona 23. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed sponsored jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
When the grass starts growing, it's time to get mowing with Steel. Whether you're shaping up a small yard or tackling serious acreage, Steel mowers are built to get the job done. Shop in-store or online for 0% financing and instant rebates on select Steel mowers. Steel, let's go mow. Available for limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Robinhood Gold members can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on annual retirement contributions. With Robinhood Gold, the perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. To receive a 3% boost on annual IRA contributions, sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold $5 a month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to Robinhood.com/boost. Robinhood Financial LLC member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
It's time for basketball. And right now, Uber Eats has deals on McDonald's, Popeyes, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a hamburger. Get game day deals now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
To win in basketball takes a can-do spirit. So shave with Barbasol and inspire your team. Raise that red, white, and blue can and yell, "We can do this." If it doesn't work, you still got a great shave. Barbasol, it's a can of can-do.
Brad Heller back in our Westwood One studios in Los Angeles. Let's check the tournament scoreboard, sponsored by GoodRx. Check GoodRx for simple, smart savings on weight loss medications and other prescriptions at GoodRx.com. Michigan State just took its first lead. The Spartans early second half lead New Mexico 35-31. There are 17 minutes to go. Meanwhile, Ole Miss shooting 58%, including 61% from 3. The Rebels all over Iowa State 82-63. Final 4 minutes there. And Derek Queen, the banker at the buzzer, lifting Maryland over Colorado State 72-71. Back to Seattle, Ryan Radke and PJ Carlissimo.
7:46 to go first half. Oregon 28, Arizona 23. Oregon will inbound baseline left. Ducks in a box set. Bamba looking, throws a deep one. Shellstad leaves his feet, makes the catch right at midcourt. Nearly fell into the backcourt. walked the tightrope and able to maintain possession.
Matt Potter, the official, was right there, had the whistle ready to go.
Shellstad off a high screen from Biddle, dribbling to the right. Awaka shows. Shellstad to the right, step back, didn't take the three. He'll skip it to Bamba, left wing, one to shoot. Does Bamba realize he'll launch the three and hit? At the horn, Bamba knocks it in. Oregon leads 31-23.
Carter Bryant's got to make him dribble the ball. He gave him a little too much of a cushion.
Bamba is a 25% three-point shooter. Jaden Bradley with a left-hand dribble out front. Up top to Del Orso between the circles. Del Orso directing traffic. Dribbles left off a Lewis screen. Makes the pass to Awaka on the left baseline. Dribbles back out front. He'll give it to Jaden Bradley. Bradley dribbling left to the elbow. Steps right. Foul line jumper is up and in for Jaden Bradley. He's got 5. 31-25. Oregon, 6:49 to go.
Jaden Bradley went into the lane and then kind of almost backed up one step so Nate Biddle couldn't get to the jump shot.
Jaden Bradley has also played really well here for Arizona these last couple of games. Here's a bounce to Biddle, left block. Takes a dribble and lost it out of bounds. Boy, he had position on Awaka.
He absolutely did. All he had to do was lay it up and just kind of rushed it a little bit. He hasn't been open that much. 1 for 4. It's not like he's not doing other things. He's got 4 boards, 2 assists, and a block shot, Nate Biddle, but he's struggling with the ball on offense.
Carter Bryant will sit. Caleb Love back in for Arizona. 6:30 to go first half. 31-25 Oregon. Jaden Bradley calls out a play as he crosses into the front court. Bradley pounds it down with the right hand out front over to Del Orso. Oregon to get in this zone look.
Matchup zone, yep.
Love with it to Bradley on the left. Dribbling right. Bradley turns the corner, bounces to Awaka. Down the lane for the two-hand slam. Almost the same move, but that time dumped it off to Awaka for the bucket.
Jaden Bradley, though, you've said how well he's playing.
Shellstad jumper is off the mark. Awaka the rebound. Right side Lewis running in transition. Spinning to the bucket out of control. And a blocking foul is going to bail him out. And Lewis is going to go to the free throw line. Dana Altman can't believe it. They're going to call a foul on Kwame Evans. J.J. Lewis looked totally out of control. Made that spin move. Missed the shot and gets bailed out.
No, the reason he looked completely out of control was he was completely out of control. Dana Altman jumped up. Josh Jameson, the assistant. James Breeding went over and said, all right, easy, guys. They were jumping up and down, stomping their feet.
We welcome those of you just joining us across our network with 6:01 to go in the first half in Seattle. It's Oregon 31, Arizona 27. K.J. Lewis at the free throw line. Settles for the first. And that one is good. Oregon had an early 19-4 lead. How has Arizona gotten back in it, Coach?
They've gotten back in it because their defense shored up, and now they're playing in transition. They got some offensive rebounds. They forced some Oregon turnovers. When Arizona is running and playing downhill, as it's called nowadays, they're a completely different team.
Lewis' second free throw in and out, no good. The rebound out of bounds off Tobe Awaka. And with 6 minutes to go, it'll be Oregon ball up 3. 31-28. Arizona struggled from the free throw line in the first half against Akron. They're only 3 for 6 in the first half.
Very uncharacteristic.
Team that shoots 78% as a team, one of the best in the country. Here's Barthélemy driving right, gets around Del Orso, throws up a floater, hits off the rim, bounces twice, no good. Awaka the rebound. Off to Jaden Bradley. Here comes Arizona on the run again. Bradley up the right side, shovel it off to Love. Back out to Bradley near midcourt. Awaka sets a screen. Bradley around to the right. Stop at the elbow. Out front K.J. Lewis. Lewis drives right. Floater from 10. Bounces off the iron, no good. Awaka the offensive rebound. Kick it out Lewis. Drives the right baseline. Gets in the air. Banks it, no. Rebound tip. That's no good. Awaka puts it up, no. Lewis is there and tipped it in.
Dana Altman was concerned with the offensive rebound. He's telling Brandon, not telling, he's strongly suggesting to Brandon Angel to start boxing out and rebounding.
31-30 Oregon, 5:07 to go in the first. Strongly suggesting. I like that. Here's Biddle up top. High right side to Bamba. He's going to try another three. That one bangs off the rim, no good. Awaka's got the rebound, and now Arizona's got a chance for the lead.
Awaka's been excellent.
Bradley up the floor. Bradley driving right. Bradley inside. Lays it up and in. He got around Biddle. And Arizona has its first lead. 32-31. 4:40 to go in the first. Shellstad bounce it to Biddle. Driving down the left side. Bounce past the Bamba along the baseline. Stops. Double team. Left block. Bamba puts it up off the window and scores 2.
Bamba, when he turned, inadvertently hit. Was it Jaden Bradley?
He hit him.
Yeah, he hit him right in the mouth. And Bradley's now standing underneath the basket, both hands on his knees. Matt Potter, the official, blew the whistle. I think he hit him in the jaw. Hit him with the right arm when he went up. Absolutely a natural move. Bamba was just going up to shoot the ball. Happened to hit him right across the jaw. But now again, Arizona's going to have to play against set defense. Little 1-2-2, three-quarter court delay trap by the Ducks.
Oregon with the lead back, 33-32. Del Orso's going to try a three and hits. They left him open from the right wing, and Anthony Del Orso drops it in. Arizona up 35-33.
Going from the trap back to the half-court defense, they missed the best three-point shooter.
Shellstad out near midcourt, matched up against Jaden Bradley. Now Keyshawn Barthelemy, left wing it goes to Bamba. Bamba driving right in the paint, hooks it past to Tracy, left corner, open look at a three. Off the rim, no good. And the rebound, Arizona, it's KJ Lewis on the run. 12-2 Arizona spurt. Lewis crossing right to left, lost control of the dribble, gets it back on the baseline, throw it to Awaka, dribbles down the right side, and an offensive foul as he went into the chest of Biddle. And Tobe Awaka has picked up his second. Awaka and Vasar each with two. Tommy Lloyd thinks it was a flop.
Yeah, he wants a whistle. He's giving the signal for a flop. You know how far he's going to get with that.
Timeout on the floor with 3:43 to go here in the first half. Arizona 35, Oregon 33. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
This is the story of the one. As a quality technician in a food processing center, she knows that making the right call is the best way to avoid a recall. That's why she trusts Grainger's world-class supply chain to deliver the high-quality supplies she needs to help keep her production line, her equipment, and her customers happy and healthy. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. With Indeed Sponsored Jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for relevant candidates so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed Sponsored Jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
Ball above all. Am I right, y'all? Any questions?
Professor, NCAA Division I women's basketball is back. Are we ready?
You prepared to get loud? Rep your squad? Get your players hyped up to go all the way to the ship? Oh, you're ready. March Madness. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/WBB tickets.
Without maintenance teams behind the scenes, everything stops. Even the game. Lights, broadcast equipment, cooling, you ensure the assets that matter most work. MaintainX was built for professionals like you. A modern maintenance app that helps manage work orders, schedule maintenance, and track inventory. So keep the madness on the court, not in your operations. Try MaintainX free at maintainx.com/MVP. That's maintain in the letter X.com/MVP.
3 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the first half in Seattle. Arizona 35, Oregon 33. Ryan Radke, PJ Carlesimo here at our Grainger broadcast position. For the ones who get it done, there's Grainger, offering professional-grade products for all industries, fast delivery, and free technical support. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
How about Tobe Awaka so far, partner?
12 rebounds for Awaka. His career high is 15. We've still got 3:43 to go in the first half. He's got 12. His energy has been one of the reasons Arizona has been able to get back in it and take the lead. 6 of those rebounds are offensive rebounds, and he's done an excellent job defending Nate Biddle in the half court. Oregon ball out of the timeout after the offensive foul call. Now, Awaka did pick up his second. Both he and Vasar with 2 fouls. Awaka will remain in the game. Vasar has not been in there since he picked up his second. Well, Awaka's the guy who gets the more minutes. Vasar plays really well. He averages 20.7 minutes a game. Awaka just under 20. So
Tommy Lloyd splits them. Oh, look out.
Biddle finds Tracy cutting down the lane, missed the layup, grabs his own rebound, lays it up. That's no good. Rebound batted out. It's still loose. The fight is on. Bradley runs it down in front of the Arizona bench.
Good execution, and they missed a layup out of the timeout.
Boy, Bam Tracy, right at the rim, just couldn't finish. Here's Lewis, right side Del Orso, dribbles down to the baseline, whips it past to Love. Love makes the catch, gets to the foul line. One-hand floater is up, back of the iron, no. Rebound tipped into the hands of Tracy for Oregon. Over to Bamba. Bamba crossing right to left, down the lane, lays it up and out. Tipped by Biddle, rolls all the way around and drops in. So Nate Biddle gets his second hoop. We're tied at 35 with 2:53 to go before intermission.
2 shots at the rim the last 2 possessions by Oregon.
Here's Del Orso with it high on the right side, up top to Lewis, now to Caleb Love. Love back over to Jaden Bradley, high left. Bradley dribbling right, top of the foul line. Jumper is up and good. Boy, Jaden Bradley has a confident stroke from that 15-foot area.
How many mid-range jumpers has Arizona taken this game? They're going to get to the free throw line or a foot in front of it, stop and take the jump shot.
Old school basketball for the Wildcats. 37-35 Arizona. Here's Bamba dribbling down to the left block. Shot rejected by Lewis. Picked up by Love. Ahead to Bradley on the race to the basket. Lays it up and in. 11 for Jaden Bradley. Arizona's lead at 4, their largest. 39-35, 2:10 to go first half.
How good are they in transition?
Well, they are scary when they get going. Shellstad with it between the circles. He's going to bounce it out to Barthélemy in the March Madness logo. Dribbles right off a Biddle screen. Awaka shows hard. Barthélemy against Del Orso. Dribbling left, stops, top of the key. Looked at Biddle, couldn't get it to him. Instead out to Shellstad, 4 to shoot. Shellstad driving right, finds Biddle, right wing. Rainbows up a 3. Around and out, no. KJ Lewis, the Arizona rebound.
But Jackson should have shot that himself.
Lewis over to Del Orso, driving down the right side. Spins left into the paint. Kick it to Lewis, driving left. Pump fake Biddle, put a shoulder down, and a foul will go against Biddle. And Lewis will go to the line. Biddle can't believe it.
That's a tough
the
call.
Second foul against Biddle.
Yeah, very tough call. He jumped into him. Didn't leave his feet. That gets you in trouble when you don't leave your feet. I didn't see the verticality right there. He had him stopped. I think if he had just stayed where he was, he would have been all right. Leaned forward just a little bit.
KJ Lewis will go to the free throw line. We welcome those of you just joining us across our network. 1:37 to go first half in Seattle. Arizona 39, Oregon 35. Oregon led early 19-4. Arizona has come back. They now lead by 4 with Lewis at the stripe for the first of 2. It's on the way, and it is good. Nate Biddle will check out with his 2 fouls. Kwame Evans back in.
36 now to 16 run by Arizona.
I got bad news for you. The statistician took a rebound away from your guy Awaka, so it's only 11 rebounds now in the first half.
I am upset. I'm going to go over and visit with the statistician at halftime.
KJ Lewis with 1 more free throw. Lewis 2 for 3 at the line, 81% on the year. Second free throw is up. Man, that one is good. So 7 points here in the first half for Lewis. Arizona leads 41-35, 95 seconds to go before the break. Shellstad over on the right side to Bamba. Bamba watched by Lewis, puts it on the deck with the left hand. Get it up top, Barthélemy. Turns, shoots a 3, top of the key, front of the rim, no good. Lewis skies in for the Arizona rebound.
5th rebound, and he's got 2 steals to go with his points.
Bradley with it in the front court for Arizona. Tommy Lloyd directing traffic for the Wildcat bench. Bradley dribbling right against Bamba. Gets around into the basket, lays it up and out. Rebound loose inside, picked up by Tracy. He'll run the other way. 2-on-2 with Shellstad. Tracy to the rim, lays it up. Bryant knocked it away, but they're going to call a goaltend. They will review it. James Breeding calls the goaltend on the block. They'll take a look.
I tell you what, that's close. James Breeding was a lot closer than I was, but I'll tell you, I don't know. I think that was still on its way up.
What they're looking at here was the ball on its way down. Was it over the cylinder?
It was over the cylinder for sure. Part of it was above the cylinder. Yeah, good call.
Now, they're going to review this, I guess, at the next dead ball or halftime. They are not looking at it right now.
Yep.
So as it stands, it's a bucket for Bam Tracy, and it's 41-37 Arizona. That could change depending on the review.
I think it'll stay.
And if you're, sorry, I was going to say, if you're unfamiliar with the college rule, they can only review if they call goaltending. So officials will err on the side of calling goaltending so they can look at it.
Yeah, I thought watching it again, the luxury of super slow motion, watching the replay, I think it was a good call by James Breeding.
Caleb Love with it out between the circles. Love dribbling left. Love throws one up for Vasar, and he was held inside by Angel. They were trying to lob inside for Vasar, but he got grabbed by Brandon Angel, so Angel picks up his second. And a 1-and-1 coming up for Henry Vasar, who is a 69% free throw shooter. Get good at money so you can be a little bad. Invest well at Empower.com. The block charge is the hardest call in basketball. I think sometimes that goaltend in live action might be the second toughest.
No, without question. Particularly in transition when the referee's running to stay even with the ball, and then he's got to make a call like that. It's a very tough call.
Vasar rattles that free throw in. That used every part of the rim in the backboard.
Look at him. He's got a big smile on his face.
If you could do that in horse, you'd be pretty successful.
Yeah, I actually thought there were going to be more free throws the way this game started. The referees were calling it very tight. They've adjusted, or the players have adjusted, and it's not the free throw fest I was afraid of.
Second free throw for Vasar. Front of the rim, no good. Angel has the rebound. 42-37 Arizona. 45 seconds to go. We'll see if Oregon goes 2 for 1. Barthélemy off to Shellstad, dribbling right, trying to lose Bryant. Step back, didn't shoot the three. Finds Bamba driving left, down the lane on Lewis, lays it up and out, but a foul. And Bamba's going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
And they might have the 2 for 1. 35.5. Not going to leave them a real lot of time for that last possession. But again, it will depend on how long Arizona goes. Arizona, we talked about what a good free throw shooting team they are. Number 1 in the Big 12, number 19 in the country. Ryan, they're 6 for 10.
Some discussion between the officials on whether or not that was in the act of shooting. They called the foul on Jaden Bradley, and so it will be a 2-shot foul for TJ Bamba.
That's a correct call, I thought.
Absolutely, I agree. Bamba's first free throw is up, and that one rims out. You like your protein crunchy, chewy, salty, or sweet? If you've got goals, Quest has cheats. From bars to protein milkshakes to chips and crackers, Quest Nutrition is big on protein, low on sugar, and huge on flavor. It's basically cheating.
Might be a press here. Wookie Cook in for Dana Altman. They like after free throws to mix in the press.
Bamba's second free throw is on the way. That one is good. So Bamba with 8 in the first half. 42-38 Arizona, 35.5 seconds to go. And Tommy Lloyd will take his use it or lose it timeout.
One of the reasons they haven't pressed that much, they haven't shot many free throws. That's only the third free throw attempt for Oregon. So Dana Altman likes to mix up the pressure, play soft, 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 and then he comes with a hard trap. It'll be interesting out of this timeout how he plays this full court defense.
Let me ask you about the 2 for 1. We saw Oregon executed there. In the NBA, it's automatic. Very few college teams do it. Why is that?
They don't practice it enough, and you get more opportunities in the NBA combination. You got 4 quarters, don't forget, not 2 halves, so it happens more. And frankly, you got more guys who are just so good one-on-one. A lot of times in the NBA, just put the ball in your best player's hand. He's going to manufacture a shot for you when you need it to happen.
Ryan Radke, PJ Carlesimo here at our Grainger broadcast position in Seattle. Gain a winning edge for your business with Grainger. Get fast delivery of industrial-grade supplies to help keep your operations going when you call 1-800-GRAINGER or click Grainger.com.
And when you play 82 games, you get a few more opportunities to practice it when you only play 30.
Just a few. Caleb Love will inbound to the backcourt. Oregon is showing full court pressure here. Love will inbound out there with Del Orso, Bryant, Bradley, and Vasar. Love gets it into Bradley over on the right sideline. Bradley will let the traffic clear. He'll bring it ahead under the watchful eye of Shellstad.
No foul for either team to give.
Bradley yo-yos the dribble out front. Arizona flattens things out. Bradley pounding it down with the right hand. Shot clock at 14. Now Del Orso runs a circle around Bradley. Shovel it off Caleb Love. Top of the key against Bamba. Love driving left. Spins back to his right. Puts it up. Shot blocked inside by Cook. Grabbed by Bamba. Tied up by Bryant. Held ball. Alternating possession favors Oregon with 10.3 to go. Excellent defense there by the Ducks against Caleb Love.
Yeah, Caleb Love thinks he got fouled. He did. Reached across. Before he went up, TJ Bamba reached across his neck and his shoulder. When he shot the ball, there was no contact, but leading into the shot, there was significant contact.
So Oregon will inbound now. They put a tenth of a second back on the clock, 10.3. Inbound to Barthélemy, the clock starts. Barthélemy up the floor at 7. Into the front court was 6. Fakes the 3, goes to Shellstad at 4. Top of the key against Bradley, dribbling right, knocked away by Bryant. 1 second left, and that will be the end of the half. Bryant launched one from half court, it went in, but it's not going to count. That was well after the buzzer. They won't even have to look at it. The fans love it. Bryant threw that one in. He swished it from half court, but it was a good second or two after the buzzer. We go to the locker room with Arizona on top by 4.
Dana Altman's pointing out to Jackson Shellstead because he tried to split the two defenders. That's how Carter Bryant got the steal. Carter Bryant left Keyshawn Bartholomew to reach in. Dana's saying, kick it to Keyshawn. He was open. He would have had a three, but it's hard. Jackson Shellstead had a heck of a first half. Arizona, great job getting back in it. Tobey was fantastic. I love what the other players are doing for the Wildcats.
Halftime score here in Seattle. Arizona 42, Oregon 38. When we return, we'll head back to our Straight Talk Wireless studios for the halftime report. Need more data so you can stream your Jam Mix on loop? Switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network. Straight Talk, available at Walmart or straighttalk.com. From the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, this is the men's basketball tournament.
Riley Herbst here from 2311 Racing. Looking for fast fun? Go for a spin at Chumba Casino. Racing's fast, but Chumba takes it up a notch. Nothing beats the rush of those high-speed spins. Big thrills, daily bonus boosts, action-packed games. Chumba's got it all to keep you in the fast lane. Ready to race? Let's Chumba. Pit stop at ChumbaCasino.com and play today.
Available only to players in the U.S., excluding Washington, Michigan, Montana, Connecticut, and Nevada, and Canada excluding Quebec. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
You can just move through life, or you can find the things that move you. It's your choice. Choose joy. Choose the road. Choose your shot. Take it. Choose to get in there. Choose your calling. Choose your path. Just choose. We craft cars for those who choose to do more than simply move. You know who you are. Mazda. Move and be moved.
I wake up.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
A happy place comes in many colors. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters. And make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. During our spring sales event, get 10% off any home painting project, $2,500 or more, when you schedule before May 15th at participating locations. Get started today at CertaPro.com. We proudly use Sherwin-Williams paint.
Already feels like home.
Oregon once down 19-4 to start the game. Oregon was up 19-4. Arizona recovered, has the lead at the break, 42-38 in Seattle. Welcome to the Straight Talk Wireless Studios here in Los Angeles. I'm Brad Heller. Need more data so you can stream your Jam Mix on loop? Switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network. Straight Talk available at Walmart or straighttalk.com. Let's get right to the scoreboard. Michigan State finally took the first lead early in the second half. The Spartans up 4 on New Mexico, 51-47 with 8.5 minutes to go. Ole Miss and Iowa State. This one was a rebel rout.
8:20 remaining. It's Padula on the right wing. Around to the top of the key for Brakefield. What a weapon Brakefield is for this team coming off the bench. Leave it for Murray with 8 on the shot clock. Guarded by Lipsy. Moving to his left. Steps away on the left wing, 3, pure! 2-2, Murray is money! 73-48, Ole Miss in complete control.
Noah Eagle on the call. The Rebels shot 58% and beat the Cyclones 91-78, their first Sweet 16 since 2001. Derek Queen, a banker at the buzzer. Maryland over Colorado State, 72-71. The Terps will face Florida in the Sweet 16. The Gators beat UConn 77-75, knocking out the two-time defending national champs. Alabama, 3 straight Sweet 16s. The Crimson Tide over St. Mary's 80-66. Kentucky topped Illinois to set up a date with Tennessee in Indianapolis. And Duke routed Baylor 89-66. They're going to Newark to take on either Arizona or Oregon. That's the tournament scoreboard, sponsored by MaintainX. MaintainX is the asset and maintenance app that brings your unplanned downtime to zero. Try for free. MaintainX.com/MVP. That's maintain and the letter X.com/MVP. Arizona by 4 over Oregon at the break. Coming up, we're going to relive the best moments of the opening weekend, including that Maryland buzzer beater. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Something amazing is happening in education. Students are inspired and engaged. That's because school districts consulted with CDW, who designed modern classroom solutions with pre-configured HP devices, making learning more accessible, secure, and immersive. Now when students study topics like elephants, it feels like elephants are there with them. HP and CDW. Make amazing happen. Learn more at cdw.com/HPPSG.
Without maintenance teams behind the scenes, everything stops. Even the game. Lights, broadcast equipment, cooling, you ensure the assets that matter most work. MaintainX was built for professionals like you. A modern maintenance app that helps manage work orders, schedule maintenance, and track inventory. So keep the madness on the court, not in your operations. Try MaintainX free at maintainx.com/MVP. That's maintain and the letter X.com/MVP.
This is the story of the one. He's responsible for keeping a leading healthcare facility clean and safe. And he trusts Grainger's high-quality HVAC cleaning and safety products, combined with their world-class supply chain, to consistently deliver, ensuring he's covered inside and out, so he can focus on keeping his facility clean to help protect the health of everyone inside. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. With Indeed Sponsored Jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed Sponsored Jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
And that is why many of the greatest feats of fandom require you to be on your feet. Any questions?
Professor, NCAA men's basketball is back. Are we ready?
You prepared to show up, show out, give it 110 from tip to the final buzzer? Oh, you're ready. March Madness. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/MVB tickets.
When the grass starts growing, it's time to get mowing with Steel. Whether you're shaping up a small yard or tackling serious acreage, Steel mowers are built to get the job done. Shop in-store or online for 0% financing and instant rebates on select Steel mowers. Steel, let's go mow. Available for limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Brad Heller with you from the Westwood One Broadcast Center in Los Angeles. It is halftime of our last game at this site. And as we creep towards the end of the first weekend of the tournament, we like to relive all the moments that make this sporting event the best one there is. The big shots, the near misses, the exhilaration, and the heartbreak on the road to the Final Four.
They have to go 94 feet. Simpson will inbound under his own basket. Pinedo pressures the ball. He throws a baseball right-hand pass. Arcing toward the far free throw line. It's loose out of the basket. Laid up and in by Knox. 7/10 of a second to go. Amor Knox gives Alabama State the lead. 70-68. Simpson with his right hand received a 90-foot pass. The length of the floor. It was knocked off 2, 3, 4 hands. Knox grabbed it on the left block. He laid it up and in. And Alabama State, with 7/10 of a second to go, leads 70-68 over St. Francis. Welcome to March.
Clemson with the ball down 4, 10 seconds to go. Front court Hunter, over to Zachary, got a launch. Baker 3, won't go. Loose, scrum, Hunter, drive, lays it in at the buzzer. It's not enough. McNeese with the upset. Let the March Madness begin. The Cowboys with their first ever NCAA tournament win. 5 seconds. 4. McGuire pumps a 3 left wing. Off the iron. No good. Rebound Reuben Jones. And that'll do it. And Michigan survives a major scare from the number 12 seed. And the Wolverines claw their way into the second round of the NCAA tournament.
0.2 left. Mississippi State down by 3. Matthews fakes it to Hubbard, sends it to Hubbard, who will catch and heave from the midline. They'll wave it off. It would not have counted. And this long and winding road to start the day in the 8-9 game goes to Baylor. The Bears, 75-72. Capital S. Survive.
24 seconds to go. Vanderbilt down by 3 with the basketball. Huffman off for Edwards. Thought about a 3. Gets cut off. Now dribbling left side. Steps back. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound tipped. McLaughlin got a hand on it. Now it's loose on the floor. It's picked off the ground by Huffman.
No timeouts.
7 seconds to go. Huffman throws out. McLaughlin a 3. Shot. No good. Rebound down to Ross. And that is the ball game. St. Mary's hangs on.
Rebound comes to Tanjay. Tanjay will bring it up with 10 seconds. Tanjay across the timeline with 8. Tanjay stands in the middle of the floor. Drives right side against Mawat Mag with 4 seconds. Forcing up a tough fadeaway jumper. It won't go. Caught by Keita, and that'll do it. For the first time since 2011, BYU is through to the Sweet 16. 79-76 Houston. Down to 11 seconds. Gonzaga out of timeouts. EK right wing. Handoff to Battle. Battle fumbled it. He's in the right corner. His shot is rejected by Francis. Down to 2 seconds. A whistle blows with 2.1. Caleb Battle was blocked on the perimeter, lost the ball, foul is called on Gonzaga with 2.1 left.
Gillespie looking to throw it in, gets it up top to Queen, dribbling left, big step down the lane, runner for the win, banked it in! He banked it in! He banked it in! And Maryland has won! Maryland is going to the Sweet 16!
All right, we'll send you back to the arena when we return. From the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, this is the men's basketball tournament.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the Dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
Chumba Casino is now partnering with 2311 Racing. Chumba is always free to play. No purchase necessary. Find hundreds of online social casino games like bingo, solitaire, and slots with new games dropping weekly. Grab your free daily login and welcome bonus with a chance to redeem amazing prizes. Play for free today at ChumbaCasino.com. It's time to cha-cha-cha-cha-chumba. Available only to players in the U.S., excluding Washington, Michigan, Montana, Connecticut, and Nevada, and Canada, excluding Quebec. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Robinhood Gold members can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on retirement contributions, a very handsome reward indeed. With Robinhood Gold, your annual IRA contributions are boosted by 3%. Plus, you also get 4% APY on your cash and non-retirement accounts. That's over 8 times the national savings average. The perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. To receive a 3% IRA boost on annual contributions, sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. Rates subject to change. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold at $5 a month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to Robinhood.com/boost. Over 8 times the national average savings account interest rate claim is based on data from the FDIC as of November 18th, 2024. Robinhood Financial LLC member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
Halftime here at Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. The Arizona Wildcats on top of the Oregon Ducks by a score of 42-38. Winner moves on to the Sweet 16 to take on top-seeded Duke on Thursday in Newark. Well, this was a game where Oregon dominated early. Everything went right for the Ducks. In the first 5-6 minutes of this game, they jumped out to a 19-4 lead. Dana Altman couldn't have been happier. Tommy Lloyd couldn't have been more frustrated. But Tommy Lloyd told our friends at Turner, it's a long game. We'll get back in it. They did exactly that, PJ. They're up by 4 right now. What turned the tide for Arizona?
Primarily their defense. They did a much better job. They were getting cut up in the first couple of minutes. Compounding that was they weren't putting the ball in the basket. I give Oregon credit for good defense, but because of that, Oregon was just coming down in transition. Time after time after time, Jackson Shelstead was lighting them up. Then all of a sudden, Arizona started getting on the offensive glass. They also forced some turnovers. So when they get on the offensive glass, they got some easy buckets. The turnovers and the stops on defense got their fast break going. And when Arizona plays downhill, they're a much better team.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, your home for the national championships.
College Sports Radio is your home for the NCAA tournament.
For the win, it's good!
Hear reaction all day long on SiriusXM Channel 84 and the SiriusXM app.
A berth in the Sweet 16 is on the line here in Seattle at halftime. Arizona on top of Oregon, 42-38. When we return, we'll have the start of the second half at Climate Pledge Arena in the Pacific Northwest. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
All power, zero compromise. Ego cordless outdoor power equipment features advanced lithium battery technology that exceeds the power and performance of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. From blowers and trimmers to mowers and pressure washers, one battery powers over 90 tools. No wonder it is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Power beyond belief. Visit EgoPowerPlus.com to learn more or to find an Ego retailer near you. That's EgoPowerPlus.com.
In the face of uncertainty, some things remain steady, like the Cummins 2027 X15. Built on 25 plus years of experience and delivering up to 4% better fuel efficiency in a weight-neutral system, the X15 gives you the strength to move forward fearlessly and confidence that no matter the obstacle, above it. The 2027 X15, forever rising. Estimates based on preliminary testing. Individual results may vary.
When the grass starts growing, it's time to get mowing with Steel. Whether you're shaping up a small yard or tackling serious acreage, Steel mowers are built to get the job done. Shop in-store or online for 0% financing and instant rebates on select Steel mowers. Steel, let's go mow. Available for limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Westwood One presents Great Moments in Tournament History.
March 18th, 2016, 6 years after Northern Iowa knocked off top-seeded Kansas for the program's biggest win, they were at it again on the same court in Oklahoma City. This time, the 11th-seeded Panthers were in a tight battle with Texas, and when Longhorns guard Isaiah Taylor hit a jumper to tie it with 2.7 seconds left, the game seemed headed to overtime. But UNI had time for a final Hail Mary.
Bohannon will inbound. Gets it to Jesperson from midcourt. Lets it fly. It is good! He banked it home! Jesperson has won it for Northern Iowa! 75-72 at the buzzer!
Paul Jesperson's half-court heave gave Northern Iowa the incredible 75-72 first-round win and another great moment in tournament history. I'm Kevin Kugler.
Brian Radke, PJ Carlesimo back in Seattle. Halftime, Arizona on top of Oregon, 42-38. after the Wildcats trailed 19-4 early, a 4-point lead here at the half. Let's check the halftime stats sponsored by Barbasol. Barbasol Shaving Cream delivers a thick lather and close, comfortable shave for half the price of gels. Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol. Arizona shot 45% of the first half compared to 43% for Oregon. Wildcats 4 of 7 from 3, Ducks 5 of 12. Arizona was 6 of 10 at the line. Oregon 1 of 3. Individually, Jackson Shelstad led the Ducks. He had 12 points. Jaden Bradley with 11 leads the way for Arizona. Time now to connect with our analyst for the second half keys, sponsored by Wago. Trust your game, trust your wiring with Wago electrical connectors. You're up at wago.com/hoops for your next electrical project. All right, PJ, what are you looking for here in the second half?
Well, from Oregon, more from Nate Biddle, fewer turnovers, and fewer Arizona offensive rebounds. For the Wildcats, they got to dominate the offensive glass. They haven't done that yet. They need to make their free throws.
I mentioned Jackson Shelstad, 12 points leading the way for Oregon. He was great in the opening minutes of this game. Didn't do much towards the end of that half.
Well, not just the end of the half. He had 12 points in the first 12 minutes, did not score in the last 8 minutes. That's a big chunk of the game. But again, the difference was Arizona was putting the ball in the basket, and Oregon had to play against their set defense. In the beginning of the game, they were just coming up and down the floor, and everything was flowing really well for the Ducks.
Tobe Awaka ended that first half with 11 rebounds. His energy was big for Arizona. He played most of that half with 2 fouls and yet really made an impact, getting the Wildcats some extra possessions inside.
Not only his rebounding, his defense against Nate Biddle was excellent. He had 5 offensive rebounds, really strong. He also had a block shot and a steal. Tobe Awaka can't play much better. I also thought KJ Lewis and Jaden Bradley really gave Caleb Love a lot of help. I think there was more people participating for Arizona, particularly in the last 10 minutes.
20 minutes remaining here in Seattle. Trip to the Sweet 16 is on the line. One of these two teams is going to Newark, where they will advance and take on the top seed Duke on Thursday in Newark. The other part of that bracket is going to have Alabama taking on BYU. Time for the start of the second half. It's sponsored by Indeed.com. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. Indeed's sponsored jobs feature helps you stand out and hire fast. Start at Indeed.com/credits. Oregon in the green uniforms, trimmed in yellow. Arizona in the white uniforms, trimmed in red. Great start for Oregon, great finish for Arizona. These two teams have had so many great battles over the years. They former Pac-12 rivals. Arizona leading the all-time series 55-38 coming in. Twice they played for a Pac-12 tournament championship, but so many big games over the years as Oregon has centered. Of course, Arizona at the top of the Pac-10/Pac-12 for so long, but Oregon got themselves going, and it has been a fun rivalry over the years to watch.
Oregon's also been so good in the Pac-12, was so good in the Pac-12 tournament and in the NCAA. They've been a really good team in March.
Arizona 22-2 this year when leading at halftime. Oregon 3-14 when trailing at the half. Ducks would like to turn that around. Wildcats are hoping they can keep that going.
Oregon's done a very good job on Trey Townsend so far. Townsend coming off a big game on Friday. Not so far tonight.
Yeah, he had 16 and 8 against Akron. He was 7 of 8 from the floor, but Townsend 0 of 2 in that first half. He will inbound into Jaden Bradley. Arizona moving left to right here in the second half. It's Bradley, Townsend, Love, Del Orso, and Awaka. Del Orso has it down in the left corner, dribbles up the sideline, out to Love between the circles, matched against TJ Bamba. Love yo-yos that dribble back and forth, dribbles left, lost control, gets it back, shovel it out. Del Orso driving right, down to the block, pump fake, leans in, shovels it to Awaka, flips it in with the right hand, and Arizona leads 44-38.
That was a set to get Del Orso a shot. They defended, and he made a really good drop-back pass to Tobe Awaka.
Shelstad, Barthélemy, Angel, Biddle, and Bamba for Oregon. Here's Shelstad with it out of the March Madness logo. Toss it to Bamba high on the left side. Bamba get it to Biddle, dropping into the lane. Biddle goes inside on Townsend, couldn't finish, but a foul against Trey Townsend. And that will send Nate Biddle to the free throw line. Looked like Townsend had good position initially, but maybe brought those hands down at the end.
Yeah, not by accident. Dana Altman immediately tries to get Nate Biddle going. BB&B, Barthélemy, Bamba, and Biddle.
Biddle, 82% free throw shooter on the year, splashes down the first. 14-10 for Nate Biddle in the blowout victory against Liberty. Finalist for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Award for the best center in the country. Talk about a guy that finished with a flourish. Their last regular season game, he had 36 up here at Washington. He front rims the second free throw. Caleb Love the rebound, 44-39 Arizona.
He doesn't need 36, but he needs a big second half for the Ducks.
6 points for Nate Biddle in the game right now. Here's Bradley, handed off to Del Orso. Makes the pass to Caleb Love, guarded by Bamba. Bamba reached in, took it away. Bamba racing the other way, down the right side against Love, goes in, lays it up off the window, and gets it to drop. Team J Bamba. First the defense, then the offense. 44-41 Arizona.
Little message right there. TJ Bamba goes right at Caleb Love on the defensive end.
And that's how things started in this game when Oregon was turning Arizona over left and right. Here's Love with it, dribbling left, gets to the free throw line, bounces to Awaka, rolling down the right side, laid it in. He got around Biddle. Awaka's got a double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds, 46-41 Arizona.
Nice drop pass by Caleb Love.
Shellstad, high right side to Angel, now to Barthélemy, dribbles down toward the right baseline. Can't lose Del Orso, reverses course left, jump stop in the paint, flips it up with the right hand, off the iron, no good. Townsend is there and has the Arizona rebound. Over to Jaden Bradley, back to Del Orso, pump fake the three, steps right now, fires the three, off the rim short, Biddle taps the rebound into the hands of Barthélemy. He'll race into the front court, pass up the right side, Shellstad in the corner. Shellstad looked at a cutting Angel, now dribbles left, turns the corner, gets inside, lays it up with the right hand and scores two.
Yeah, Jackson Shellstad recognized he had Anthony Del Orso on him. He knows he can't cover him. Went right by him.
46-43 Arizona, 17:50 to go. Townsend off to Love, high on the left side. Love, top of the key, fires a three ball. It's good.
There's an answer from Caleb Love. He and Bamba are going to be going at each other.
12 for Love. Shellstad driving right, bumped and fouled out front. Jaden Bradley made the contact, so Bradley gets called for his second. 17:37 to go. Arizona up 6. Oregon will inbound baseline right.
Both offenses very comfortable, Ryan, right now.
Bamba looking to get it in. Has to throw a deep one into the backcourt. Love went to pick it off. Shellstad made the catch. Up the left side to Angel. Turns, fires a three left wing off the rim. No good. Awaka snatches down the rebound. Not sure that Dana Altman's going to love that shot.
They had a 5-on-4 advantage.
Bradley driving down the left side. Drops it off on the baseline for Love. Nearly fell out of bounds. Up top to Awaka. Right side Del Orso. Dribbles down to the baseline. Lost Bamba to the rim. Laid it in. He gave him a little fake. Spun, went baseline, and lays it in.
The okey doke. Del Orso stopped, made like he was going to come back out, and instead he continued to the rim.
Arizona's got its largest lead up 8, 51-43. Steal by Bradley on a pass for Biddle. Bradley on the run down the right side, bumps it to Shellstad, lays it up. Angel erased the shot. Townsend the rebound out to Del Orso. Right wing three, short off the rim. Townsend the offensive rebound. Back to Del Orso. Right corner three is good.
Can't give him 3 opportunities. He's too good a shooter. He missed 2 open ones. Turnovers again, hurting Dana Altman.
Timeout, Oregon. Arizona, in the midst of an 8-0 run, has taken a 54-43 lead. Timeout of the court, sponsored by Progressive Insurance. You could save big when you bundle your auto, home, motorcycle, RV, or boat. Visit Progressive.com. Arizona 54, Oregon 43. From the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, this is the men's basketball tournament.
Traveling in basketball? Bad move. Traveling the world? Great move. Wherever the road takes you, Best Western is your place to take a time out and catch your breath. Because every team needs a place to regroup. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western. Book direct and save at bestwestern.com.
You can just move through life, or you can find the things that move you. It's your choice. Choose joy. Choose the road. Choose your shot. Take it. Choose to get in there. Choose your calling. Choose your path. Just choose. We craft cars for those who choose to do more than simply move. You know who you are. Mazda. Move and be moved.
I wake up.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the Dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
Bubba Wallace here from 2311 Racing. Looking for fast fun? Go for a spin at Chumba Casino. Racing's fast, but Chumba takes it up a notch. Nothing beats the rush of those high-speed spins. Big thrills, daily bonus boost, action-packed games. Chumba's got it all to keep you in the fast lane. Ready to race? Let's Chumba. Hit stop at ChumbaCasino.com and play today.
Available only to players in the U.S., excluding Washington, Michigan, Montana, Connecticut, and Nevada, and Canada, excluding Quebec. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
16:43 remaining in the ball game. Arizona 54, Oregon 43. Ryan Radke, PJ Carlesimo in our Grainger broadcast position. Stay on top of your game with Grainger. Get the industrial-grade products right when you need them to help your business move forward when you call 1-800-GRAINGER or click Grainger.com. Well, it was Oregon that dominated early in the first half. Arizona dominating early in the second half.
Yeah, we'll see whether the Ducks have a response, but the problem is, again, repeating myself, but when you don't put the ball in the basket against Arizona, or worse, if you turn the ball over, they just come running at you. They're so good in transition that you need to put it in. Sounds crazy. Make them take the ball out of bounds and play against your half-court defense. Right now, Oregon is not doing that.
Kwame Evans in for Oregon out of the timeout. It's Ducks basketball down by 11, their largest deficit of the game. Here's Barthelemy, handed off for Bamba. Out between the circles, watched by Caleb Love. Bamba puts it on the deck. Now Del Orso switches on him. Bamba with it at the elbow, dribbles between his legs, into the paint, drops a shoulder, floats it up and in. Yeah. Bucket for TJ Bamba. He's got 12.
Yeah, they hunted that switch. They just wanted to go one-on-one against Del Orso.
I'm surprised Arizona switched that so easily. It wasn't much of a screen. I think Love could have stayed.
Yeah, he could have, but you're right. They're used to switching out front. It gave them the matchup they wanted.
Love drives left, gets bumped by Bamba. He flipped it in. They're going to wave it off. DJ Karstensen, the official, immediately waved off the shot. Love tried to get it up when he heard the whistle. And now he and Bamba talking to one another as Bamba picks up his second. Bradley will inbound baseline left for Arizona. Into Awaka left in the lane. Awaka given plenty of space, stands, waits, lets the traffic clear through. Now he's going to back in against Biddle. Awaka turns, middle, right-handed jump hook is good. Man, it has been Tobe Awaka's night. He's got 12, 56-45, Arizona.
He's done everything Tommy Lloyd could have hoped for and then some.
Evans over to Barthelemy on the left wing, bouncing down to Biddle left block, trying to back his way in against Awaka. Gets in the middle, right-handed jump hook is in and a foul. Awaka bodied him up, but Biddle still able to finish. That's the third against Awaka, and Biddle is going to the line. Boy, that's a heck of a finish by Nate Biddle, taking the contact, flipping it in, and he'll have a chance for three.
I'll bet anything Dana Altman challenged him at that 30-second timeout and said, hey, big guy, we need you right now.
Timeout with 15:43 to go in Seattle. Arizona 56, Oregon 47. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
This is the story of the one. He's responsible for keeping a leading healthcare facility clean and safe. And he trusts Grainger's high-quality HVAC cleaning and safety products, combined with their world-class supply chain, to consistently deliver, ensuring he's covered inside and out, so he can focus on keeping his facility clean to help protect the health of everyone inside. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
O'Reilly. Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions based on over 650 million vehicle scans verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we can recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy.
Just use Indeed. With Indeed Sponsored Jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed Sponsored Jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
It's time for basketball, and right now, Uber Eats has deals on Burger King, Buffalo Wild Wings, KFC, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a burger. Get game day deals now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Whether you're shaping up a small yard or tackling serious acreage, Steel walk-behind, zero-turn, and stand-on mowers are built to get the job done. Shop online or at your local Steel dealer. Steel, let's go mow. Available at participating dealers.
15:43 remaining in Seattle. It's Arizona 56, Oregon 47. Spruce is the new weed and grass killer with 9 simple yet effective ingredients that are safe for use around people, pets, and bees when used as directed. Spruce works differently by dehydrating the weed down to the roots. A free throw coming up for Nate Biddle after the 3rd foul against Tobe Awaka. He will sit. Henry Vasar is in. Look, Arizona has no problem with Vasar on the floor, but Awaka has been terrific tonight.
Yeah, normally you wouldn't say Awaka going to the bench really hurts Arizona, but he is having himself one heck of a game. Nate Biddle trying to get going, and there's no question Dana Altman ran the first play for him on that pick and roll, and they went to him right there. He knows his big guy has got to get going.
Biddle's free throw is no good off the back of the rim, and Carter Bryant in for Arizona has the rebound.
The second miss for Biddle in the rebounding in the second half. He's at 82% free thrower.
Here's Love, top of the key. Dribbles left off of Vasar's screen. Gets it back to Bradley on the right. Looked inside at Vasar. Oregon 47. TJ Bamba at the free throw line, 75% on the year, and he front rims the first. So Bamba is 1 for 3 at the line tonight. Oregon as a team is 2 of 7 from the free throw line.
Well, both teams struggling. 6 for 10 for Arizona. Again, an excellent free throw shooting team.
Bamba's second free throw rolls out no good, and Love has the rebound. 1 of 5 free throwing in the second half for Oregon.
Showing zone. They'll often play zone for a while, then come out of it in a man-to-man late in the clock.
Lewis with it out front, dribbling right, turns the corner, bounces to Vasar down the left side, got the ball knocked away. It's picked up by Biddle in the paint. Over to TJ Bamba. Bamba racing into the front court, down the right side. Runs into Vasar, spins off into the baseline, makes the pass to Barthélemy, left corner, puts it on the deck, dribbles right, rises up for a 15-footer, and hits. Second bucket of the game for Barthélemy. 56-49. The Arizona lead trimmed to 7, and Oregon will stay in the zone. Love with it out to Bradley. Bradley dribbling to the free throw line, stops there, get it to KJ Lewis. Lewis driving right, leans in, flips up an off-balance shot, missed it short. Biddle's there, he's got the Oregon rebound, finds Barthélemy, running into the front court. Barthélemy with it in the left slot, makes the pass to Bamba, stepped up, didn't take the three, drives left down the lane, kick it out Shellstad, left wing three ball is perfect. Jackson Shellstad up to 17. Oregon within 4, 56-52, a 7-0 Ducks run, and timeout taken by Arizona.
Kwame Evans did a good job contesting the shot. That got the fast break going. Both teams excelling in early offense.
14 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in Seattle. Arizona on top of Oregon by a score of 56-52. Download the official NCAA March Madness live app. You can listen to every Westwood One broadcast of the men's and women's basketball tournament for free. Just look for the headphones icon on any live game. And if you're in the car, it seamlessly integrates with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Get the official NCAA March Madness live app today. Well, we saw Oregon jump out to the big lead. Arizona came back. Arizona got up double figures. Now Oregon climbing back into it.
These two teams are very tough-minded. Again, as much as they respect each other, there's no lack of motivation playing against each other. Tommy Lloyd's really upset talking to the officials. He felt there was a foul on play by Kwame Evans. I thought Kwame Evans did a good job. He stayed vertical. Clearly there was body against body, but that miss ignited the fast break.
And back to your point about the two teams, I think there is a healthy respect. I don't know there's a lot of like between the two. Lewis with it high on the right side. Oregon's going to stay in this little zone look here. Lewis dribbles up to the top of the key. Makes the pass back high right side to Love. Love dribbling left. Step back. Fading three. Top of the key. Oh, he made it. The degree of difficulty on that was high for Caleb Love. 59-52 Arizona.
Going left across the top. Planted his left foot. Stepped back. And against pressure, knocked it down.
I think I could hear Tommy Lloyd yelling, no, no, yes from here.
Big time shot.
Shellstad bounce it down to Biddle. Mid post on the left. Backing his way in against Basar. Biddle spins baseline. Steps in. Throws up a reverse layup. It's no good. And Caleb Love is there and has the rebound.
He didn't need a reverse. He had him beat on the left-hand side. And Nate Biddle stepped across and shot it with the right hand on the opposite side.
Love makes the pass to Lewis. Left wing. He'll rainbow a three. Back of the iron. No. Long rebound. Shellstad. Chance for the Ducks to run. Shellstad down the left side against Love. Gets down to the baseline. Stops there. Falling out of bounds. Bounce it to Barthélemy in the left corner. And a timeout taken by Oregon. Wow. Barthélemy was about to fall out of bounds. And so he called timeout with 13:05 to go. Arizona leading by 7, 59-52.
Well, the Ducks clearly wanted to run. The running's been good for them, as it has for Arizona. But Caleb Love did a good job defending Shellstad. Shellstad kind of got caught on the baseline. He threw kind of a wild pass back out. Barthélemy did well to catch it, but he couldn't stay in bounds without taking the timeout.
Tonight's broadcast of the 2025 NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network is intended solely for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any reproduction, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the NCAA and Westwood One is strictly prohibited. So 13:05 to go. Oregon has just one timeout remaining now.
I was just going to say they're down a timeout now because of that. It's still possession. Interesting debate whether possession sometimes is worth a timeout. This stage of the game, I think it was.
Tracy will throw it in, near sideline just to the left of us. He'll lob it into Biddle. Biddle trying to back his way in against Vasar. Turns middle this time, got off balance, and a foul against Vasar. Arizona thought they were about to get the travel, but Matt Potter, the official, calls Vasar for the bump, and that's the third on Henry Vasar.
Tommy Lloyd signaling travel. He wants a whistle badly tonight, Tommy Lloyd.
Tracy will inbound baseline right. So Awaka and Vasar now 3 fouls apiece, 13:01 to go. Bounce it into Biddle. Now Bryant's going to take a turn on him. Biddle backing his way in against Bryant. Turns, little off balance again. Bryant reached in and took it away.
Big time play. By the way, team fouls. 5 on Arizona, 1 on the Ducks.
Here's Bradley with it out between the circles. Biddle is out there at the top of this Ducks defense. They'll give it up to Love, back to Bradley. Bradley dribbling to the right elbow. Now heads over on the left. Veers out beyond the three-point line. He's still got Biddle on the switch. 8 on the shot timer. Bradley dribbles right, stop of the foul line. Bounce it to Lewis. Cutting down the right side. He missed the dunk. And then he grabbed it while he was hanging on the rim and dunked it back in. You can't do that. That's offensive interference. No basket for Arizona. It was a great pass, and K.J. Lewis just missed a wide-open dunk.
Referee's talking. I hope this doesn't result in a technical foul. I'll tell you what, that was an easy dunk. He was behind the defense. It was an excellent pass. That's a big play right there. Should be a 9-point lead for the Wildcats.
And it wasn't even one of those where he cocked it back and tried to slam it down with authority. I mean, he just kind of very gently went up to dunk the ball and missed it. And they're going to give him a technical foul, I think, for hanging on the rim and then grabbing the ball. Boy, and that could be a big swing in this game. As you said, should be a 9-point Arizona lead. Instead, Oregon's going to get a couple of free throws and the ball. So Keyshawn Barthélemy is going to go to the line. And it's a one-shot technical, not a two. That's my fault. A one-shot technical for Keyshawn Barthélemy, an 88% free throw shooter. And the technical is good. And now Oregon will have possession.
Well, again, it's one play you play on, but I mean, it wasn't just a dunk, a missed dunk. It was a missed dunk that would have ignited this crowd. It would have been a spectacular play. It was a really good pass and stretched the lead to 9. Instead, it kind of deflates everything temporarily for the Wildcats.
You can see it, KJ Lewis' body language right now.
Oh, no question.
I mean, he's just walking around looking up at the lights in the arena like, how in the world did I miss that?
What did I do? Got to put it behind you.
59-53, Oregon ball down 6. Here's Shellstad. He's going to rise up for a deep three, top of the key, front of the rim, no good. Rebound batted high in the air. Bradley runs it down for Arizona. Into the front court, no advantage. He'll wait for his teammates to catch up. Bradley up top to Basar, swing it over to Love on the left. Love dribbling right, bounce it back to Basar, rolling down the left side, elevates for the two-hand slam.
I was just going to say, Basar's has been quiet. Not anymore.
61-53, Arizona, 11:55 to go. Here's Shellstad, trapped by Bryant out front. They've been really aggressive against Shellstad on the perimeter.
Yeah, they have, and that slowed him down a little bit.
Tracy dribbling left, jump stop on the left block, lays it in. Great take and finish by Bam Tracy. He's got 4. 61-55, Arizona, 11:38 remaining.
Well, that's a delay of the game that was not called. Bam Tracy grabbed the ball after it went through and rolled it away from the inbounder. Really surprised James Breeding didn't give him a warning.
Bradley lets the ball roll to midcourt, picks it up, give it to Caleb Love, dribbling left, trying to turn the corner on Shellstad, does, into the paint and floats it up and in. A 10-footer from Caleb Love. He's got 17, 63-55, Arizona.
You always feel like Caleb Love has the ability to step up when needed.
Shellstad over on the right side to Tracy. Dump it down inside. This is Cook, spinning baseline on Basar. Puts it over the right hand. Bryant blocked the shot, and they're going to call a goaltend.
Oh, boy.
Well, they'll take a look again. Carter Bryant flying in from the weak side. Swatted that one off the glass. They will take a look. They'll review it.
It was interesting because it was called by the baseline official, James Breeding, not the slot official. We're getting a look at it right now. Touch the glass first?
I don't think it touched the glass. It may have been on its way down. They'll look at it. We'll tell you the decision when we come back. Timeout with 11:03 remaining. It's Arizona 63, Oregon 57. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Paying rent can feel like throwing money away. And when you're spending so much, it can be hard to see yourself buying a home. So Rocket Mortgage is helping you put your monthly rent towards home ownership with Rent Rewards. For the first time, save up to $5,000 off the cost of your first home just by paying rent. Only at Rocket Mortgage. Call 800-4ROCKET or visit rocket.com to find out more.
Rocket Mortgage, LLC. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org, number 3030.
Selling your home, it's one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. You could go it alone, trying to navigate market trends, determine fair pricing, and tackle tricky negotiations on your own. You could second-guess every decision, wondering if you're doing it right. Then there's the showings, the offers, and the mountain of paperwork. Or you could work with the expertise of a realtor, here to guide and help protect as you make your next big move. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. Right by you.
In the face of uncertainty, some things remain steady, like the Cummins 2027 X15. Built on 25 plus years of experience and delivering up to 4% better fuel efficiency in a weight-neutral system, the X15 gives you the strength to move forward fearlessly and confidence that no matter the obstacle, you can and will rise above it. The 2027 X15, forever rising. Estimates based on preliminary testing. Individual results may vary.
Monster.com helps you slam dunk the job search and make your next career move. With great coaching and millions of job openings, Monster.com empowers you to score your next position and win the job hunt. Get off the bench and go to Monster.com today.
Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol, America's #1 brand of shaving cream. Barbasol's thick and rich lather gives you a close, comfortable shave for just half the price of gels.
Barbasol.
11:03 remaining in Seattle. It's Arizona 63, Oregon 57. The goaltending call is upheld. Give the basket to Supreme Cook. Time for our Coles fact of the game. Arizona has gone 19-3 all time in the round of 32 in the NCAA tournament. That's the best record of any school in the history of the tournament. Meanwhile, Oregon has won 77 games in the month of March since Dana Altman took over. That is the best mark in the country. It's our fact of the game, sponsored by Kohl's. Make this spring a stylish one with on-trend looks for every occasion when you shop at Kohl's and Kohl's.com, where families come first.
Partner, how about Oregon 38th in the country in free throw shooting, Arizona 19th in the entire country 3 for 9 Oregon, 6 for 10 Arizona.
Not been great for either team. Arizona ball, 6-point lead. Caleb Love with a dribble out front. In the March Madness logo, works off a Basar screen to the left, crosses right, makes the pass to Jaden Bradley, right corner, pump fake the three, steps left, fires the three ball off the rim, no good. Bryant the rebound, pump fake Tracy inside, got hammered going up. And Bryant will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Now, Carter Bryant continues to impress a lot of people, not just my partner, with the way that he has played coming off the bench for Arizona, a guy that has first-round NBA buzz. And he certainly is a talented young player. There is no doubt about that. Foul against Tracy, his second. And now Bryant to the free throw line, 67% on the year, and he makes the first.
He said that they had to do a better job, they being Arizona, on the offensive glass in the second half. They're doing just that. That's their 11th offensive rebound. They're starting to take control of that glass.
Basar will sit. Owaka back in. Second free throw scored by Bryant. He's got 5. 65-57 Arizona. We talked to Tommy Lloyd yesterday. He said the one thing with Carter Bryant, he just like him to be more consistent, but that's a lot of freshmen in the country.
He's been really good today. His minutes have been very valuable.
Bamba at the right elbow against Caleb Love. Dribbles right. Jump stop on the block. Surrounded by 3. Bounce it to Cook on the left block. Steps through a double team. Throws him a wild shot. No good. Owaka snatches down the rebound and rips it away from 2 Ducks.
It's going to get Nate Biddle back into the game. Supreme Cook's got to finish that shot.
Love dribbling right, lost control of it, and couldn't save it. Out of bounds, an unforced error. Caleb Love and Arizona give it away.
It's the second time tonight that Caleb Love just lost the ball basically unforced.
Anthony Del Orso in. Love will get a breather here with 10:16 to go. Arizona up by 8. Oregon has had their lead as large as 15. Arizona led by 11. 8-point edge right now for the Wildcats in this matchup of former Pac-12 rivals. Here's Tracy. Handed off to Bamba. Out near midcourt. Bamba dribbling left. Down the lane against Del Orso. Lays it up with the left hand. No, but a foul. And he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. The foul inside is going to go against Del Orso. And once again, Oregon drags Del Orso into a switch. And Bamba gets to the free throw line.
Yeah, there's no question they're hunting that matchup and going at it for sure.
Robinhood Gold gets you a 3% boost on annual IRA contributions. The new gold standard is here. Sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. Bamba at the free throw line and makes the first. He missed a couple a moment ago. Bamba 13 points in the ball game. One more coming. Transfer from Villanova. Also played at Washington State.
3 years at Washington State.
Member of the Big Ten All-Defensive Team this year. Second free throw is good. So Bamba with 14, and Oregon again within 6. 65-59 Arizona with 10 minutes remaining.
Costly turnover by Caleb Love.
Bradley with it in the front court. Owaka sets a high screen. Bradley dribbles off into the right. Makes the pass to Lewis. Right wing. 3 ball. Got it. KJ Lewis. Nothing but the bottom of the net. He's got 10. 68-59 Arizona.
Bradley and Lewis have been big for the Cats.
Shellstad pounds it down with the right hand out front. Matched up against Carter Bryant. Shellstad dribbling over on the right side. Now Bradley switches on to him. Shellstad's going to hand it off for Bamba. Bamba dribbling left. Stops. Gets it back on the right side to Tracy. Driving right on Del Orso. Put a shoulder down to create space. Shot over Bryant off the glass. No good. Rebound tipped. Loose. Out of bounds. Off of Arizona. Last touch by Jaden Bradley, who hops up and down at the call.
Tough call. It was right in DJ Carstenson's lap. It's hard to look down. Ooh, if that touched the left shoe of Bam Tracy, that was the other way.
Bamba will inbound baseline right. Gets it into Biddle on the left block. Turns, puts it up with the right hand, and scores over top with Carter Bryant.
Good execution of the underneath out of bounds.
Biddle into double figures with 10. 68-61 Arizona. 9-12 to go in Seattle. Winner gets Duke in the Sweet 16 in Newark on Thursday. Bradley dribbling above the free throw line, stops there, get it to Lewis, driving left into the paint. Lewis scoops it up with the right hand, can't finish inside, and Quali Evans rips down the Oregon rebound. 4-on-4 the other way. Evans against Owaka, dribbles down to the baseline, stops, double team by Bryant, out to Bamba, top to Biddle, pump fakes Bryant, back to Bamba left wing, he'll take the 3. Way off the mark, no good. Evans the rebound inside, no, it's Tracy who puts it up, hit the side of the backboard, no. Evans the rebound, puts it on the deck, ball is loose, thrown away, and a foul. He threw it into the hands of Del Orso, but DJ Carstensen says he was fouled by Owaka, and that is the 4th against Tobe Owaka.
Not only the 4th, it's the 7th team foul partner. I'll tell you what, 2 or 3 offensive rebounds there. Kwame Evans made a mistake, got away with it, got the offensive rebound, and he bounced the ball. He was lucky to come up with it after he bounced it.
Boy, they're also calling this a shooting foul.
No, 1-1. Or unless they signaled 2.
I saw the signal for 2 free throws. There is no way Kwame Evans was shooting that ball. Wow, that's a mistake by a really good officiating crew. So Evans at the line for 2. He's 0 for 1 at the line tonight. And he makes the first. All the players acted like it was a 1-1. The officials clearly signaled 2. Let's check the attendance sponsored by Uber Eats. Uber Eats is delivering game day deals from hundreds of your local favorites all week. Order now on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details. 17,093 here at Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. Great crowds for these NCAA tournament games. Second free throw for Kwame Evans. Rolls out, no good. Carter Bryant has the rebound. 68-62 Arizona, 8:35 to go.
Great venue, and the University of Washington's done an excellent job hosting.
No doubt about it. Caleb Love with the dribble. He's going to rise up deep. 3 from the top. Wow. Off the front of the rim, no good. Biddle has the rebound.
Just got in the game. I don't know about that shot.
Here comes Barthélemy into the front court. Dribbling over on the right side. Stops beyond the three-point line. Get it to Tracy on the wing. Tracy dribbles out front. Nearly traveled. Picked up his dribble. Out top to Evans. Down to Biddle at the left elbow. Trying to back in against Vasar. Biddle into the paint. Right-handed jump hook is good over top of Vasar. 12 for Nate Biddle. 4-point game. 68-64 Arizona. 8 to go.
The big man from Crater High School coming alive.
Bradley dribbles over on the left. Stop of the elbow. Jumper off the iron. No good. Rebound batted around inside. Evans comes out of there with it for the Ducks. Hand off to TJ Bamba. Into the front court with a left-hand dribble. Bamba picks it up, whips it into the paint. Evans spins and got fouled going up. And Evans will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Couple of Wildcats were in the vicinity. DJ Carstensen slowly walking to the table. The foul is going to be against Jaden Bradley. He picks up his 3rd, and we've got timeout with 7:38 to go. Arizona 68, Oregon 64. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
When the grass starts growing, it's time to get mowing with Steel. Whether you're shaping up a small yard or tackling serious acreage, Steel mowers are built to get the job done. Shop in-store or online for 0% financing and instant rebates on select Steel mowers. Steel, let's go mow. Available for limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Spring forward with real unlimited data from Straight Talk this tax season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2024 with select plans. So you can stream games during Mad March hours, check the weather for April showers, and watch gardening videos about May flowers. Straight Talk, real unlimited data. Available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 4/15/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires purchase of single line gold unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
O'Reilly! Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions based on over 650 million vehicle scans verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we can recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Back in Seattle with 7:38 to go. It's Arizona 68, Oregon 64. Let's check some of the numbers sponsored by GoodRx. Check GoodRx for simple, smart savings on weight loss medications and other prescriptions at GoodRx.com. Well, on the plus side, both these teams have shot the 3 very well. Arizona is 8 of 16 from beyond the arc, where Oregon is 6 of 16 On the negative side, both teams have left some opportunities at the free throw line. They're both terrific free throw shooting teams. Arizona, though, just 8 of 12. Oregon, 6 of 13 as the Ducks get set to go back to the line here, trying to make this a 2-point game.
And Nate Biddle has come alive in the second half. Not dominating, but 3 for 5. He's got 7 points. Only had 5 at the half. Caleb Love with a couple of big mistakes. That unforced turnover before they subbed him out for a quick rest. And then right when he came back in the game, he burped up a 3, a deep 3. Now, again, he was 3 for 4 at the time from the three-point line. But I'll tell you what, that was a quick shot and really helped out Oregon.
Evans 1 for 3 at the free throw line. His first is off the front of the rim, no good. So the struggles continue. Now 6 of 14 from the stripe for the Oregon Ducks. And Evans is taking a little walk all the way out beyond the three-point line before he makes his way back to the free throw stripe. One more for Kwame Evans.
Team fouls 8 against Arizona, 2 against Oregon. That could be a factor in this final 7.5.
Evans makes the second free throw. It's a 3-point game now, 68-65 Arizona. 7:38 remaining. Ducks will show some full court pressure. Carter Bryant will inbound. He'll bounce it into Bradley. Love, Lewis, and Vasar also out there for the Wildcats. Bradley across the timeline with a right-hand dribble.
Angel in for Evans.
Love with a dribble out near midcourt now. Gets a screen from Lewis. Love dribbling left, trying to make a pass. Shellstad deflected it, knocked it away. Ball loose, picked up by Love. Over on the left side, Vasar. No advantage for Arizona. 7 to shoot. Vasar picked up his dribble. Bradley will come get it. Shot clock at 5. Pass for Vasar. Deflected by Biddle. Stolen by Shellstad. Dribbling down the right side. Cut off by Love. Back to Angel. On the right wing, he'll hand it off to Shellstad. Boy, the Ducks with a couple of deflections, and on the second one got the turnover.
Good play by Nate Biddle. Forced the turnover.
Here's Bomba with it on the right side. Dribbling left. Stops. Up top it goes to Angel. Left wing Barthélemy drives down the left baseline. Lays it up inside. Missed it. Lewis may have gotten a piece. Vasar's got the rebound. Off to Bradley. Up top to Vasar. Vasar will bounce it down low. Lewis, reverse layup with the right is good. Barthélemy was trailing the play. He lost his shoe, and Arizona took advantage. KJ Lewis wide open, lays it in.
Keyshawn Barthélemy thought he had a layup at the offensive end. I thought Lewis got a piece of it. Looked like a good defensive play, but he lost his shoe in the play, and that led to a 5-on-4. Arizona did a good job recognizing that. That's a big bucket.
Evans with the inbound to Shellstad. 5-point Wildcat lead, 70-65, 6:35 to go. Shellstad will give it up to Bamba. Lewis reaches in, poked it away. Bamba gets it back. Bamba on the deck. Lewis down in his stance. He's clapping his hands. 15 to shoot. Up top it goes to Biddle. He'll hand it off for Tracy. No, he kept it. Dribbles down the right side. Biddle gets inside, underneath, lays it in off the glass. He faked left and laid it in with a right hand.
Nate Biddle's really come alive for the Ducks in the second half.
I got screened by DJ Karstensen, the official. That's about a 6'7" screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's Bradley with it. Off of Vasar's screen to the right. Stop at the elbow. Bounce it to Vasar at the free throw line. Vasar dribbling right. Puts a shoulder down. Leans in. Puts it up. Missed it short. Grabs his own rebound. Turns in the paint. Kept the pivot foot down. Laid it up with the left. That's no good. Evans the rebound for Oregon. Off it goes to Shellstad. Ducks in transition. Down low Evans. Pump fake Vasar. Lays it up and out. Evans grabs his own rebound. Lewis reached in. Lewis took it away. Up the left side. Love to the bucket for the right hand slam. He got fouled. Missed the dunk, but he will go to the free throw line. Biddle gives the foul, his third, but he prevented a highlight reel dunk from Caleb Love.
Big misses by big men, no. Vasar's missed 2 at the rim for Arizona, and then Kwame Evans Jr. missed at the rim for Oregon.
Caleb Love to the free throw line, 88% on the year. He's shaking his right arm a little bit.
Tried to dunk it, and got fouled, caught his hand on the rim.
First free throw for Love is on the way, and good. Download the brand new Westwood One Sports app and catch every minute of the men's and women's tournament anytime, anywhere. Don't be left out. Get the Westwood One Sports app today.
Third foul on the Ducks.
Second free throw coming for Caleb Love. It is up. It is good. So Love's got 19, 10 in the second half, 72-67 Arizona with 5:41 to go. Shellstad into the front court with a left-hand dribble. Watched by Jaden Bradley. Up top it goes to Nate Biddle. Back to Shellstad on the left wing beyond the three-point line. Top to Biddle again. Biddle looks back towards Shellstad. Now Shellstad comes back out to get it. He was grabbed and fouled by Lewis. That's going to be free throws for Jackson Shellstad.
Yeah, KJ Lewis has got to be smarter than that. They're on the verge of double bonus. He's working real hard to get over the top, but you can't foul a guy when he's not even looking to shoot the ball, particularly a player like Jackson Shellstad.
85% free throw shooter. To the line for a 1-and-1. Be a VIP at the men's Final Four in San Antonio with the NCAA experience. Official ticket and hospitality packages. Official NCAA hospitality includes live entertainment, upscale food stations and beverages, appearances by NCAA legends, and much more. To be a VIP at the men's Final Four in San Antonio, visit ncaa.com/VIP. First free throw good. Second free throw no good. Wow, the Oregon struggles continue with the stripe. 72-68 Arizona.
Well, you're just afraid that free throws are going to be a factor in this game because it's so one-sided. Team fouls.
Love dribbling right up a Vasar screen and a hand check foul against Bamba, who does not like the call. Foul against TJ Bamba is number 4, and that is a big one.
4 team fouls also on the Ducks.
Arizona will inbound on the front court on the near sideline. KJ Lewis is going to throw it in. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Arizona 72, Oregon 68. Inbound to Caleb Love.
I think it's Caleb Love time right now.
Love working against Tracy. Bryant sets a screen. Love dribbling right. Gets inside the arc. Floater is blocked by Biddle. Into the hands of Lewis. Back to Love. Right side. Lewis, or Love rather, dribbling down inside. Runs into Biddle. Kick it out Bryant. Left wing. Rainbows at 3. Side of the rim short. Biddle is there and has the Oregon rebound. Off it goes to Shellstad. Into the front court, Jackson Shellstad with it. Lewis poking to the ball, can't get it. Shellstad with a dribble high on the left. Up top it goes to Bamba. Now to Biddle above the right elbow. Biddle puts it on the deck. He'll hand it off to Shellstad. Dribbling right, rises for an 18-footer and hits. 20 for Shellstad. 72-70 Arizona.
Oregon goes to the zone. Nate Biddle is impacting this game on the defensive end with shot blocks and deflections.
Wildcats have made just one of their last 7. Here's Love, top of the key, 3 on the way. Ends that streak as he rattles it in. 22 for Love. 75-70 Arizona, 4:09 to go. You said it was Caleb Love time. Shellstad over to Biddle. Biddle makes the pass over on the right side to Bamba. Bamba puts it on the floor. Driving left into the paint. Jump stop. Bounce it down to Biddle. Right block. Takes a dribble. Finds Evans. Left corner 3 on the way. Around it out. No. Love is there and snatches the Arizona rebound.
Unselfish play by Nate Biddle, but he's got to be selfish at this time. Should have shot it.
Kwame Evans just a 28% three-point shooter.
Boy, that's a tough play.
3:37 to go. Arizona fans on their feet. Bradley with the dribble out front, give it up to Vasar, top of the key. He's going to step into a 3. That's off the left side of the rim, no good. Evans the rebound.
How about ill-advised?
I was going to say, one bad shot deserves another, I guess.
Boy.
Shellstad across the timeline, dribbling left, turns the corner on Bradley. Jumps to the baseline, didn't get the shot off. Out to Evans, now to Biddle. 3-point line, top of the key. Handed off Shellstad, shot clock at 11. Shellstad makes the pass to Bamba, high on the right side. Jab step Caleb Love. Shot clock down to 6. Here's a dribble to the left. Bamba still with it. Step back 3 over Love on the way from the top. He missed to the left, no good. Rebound is loose. Carter Bryant's got it for Arizona.
I didn't even think it hit the rim, but they didn't stop it, so I guess they did. This is a huge possession right here for both teams. Oregon badly in need of a stop. Enormous offensive possession for the Wildcats.
Lewis up top to Vasar. Handed off Love. Love dribbling right. Gets around Biddle to the rim for the right-hand jam. Caleb Love, the right-hand spike. 77-70 Arizona, 2.5 to go. And a timeout taken by Oregon. 2:27 remaining. The Arizona lead at 7. Caleb Love has ignited the Wildcat faithful.
Well, I'll tell you what, Nate Biddle's really tired, but I love the way he's impacting this game on both ends of the floor. Hate to get on the big guy, but he had the ball in the paint. He's carrying them right now. He's got to shoot that down the other end. Caleb Love just said, hey, I want to get to San Francisco.
Timeout on the court. 2:27 to go. Arizona 77, Oregon 70. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Lowe's knows what makes SpringFest savings even better. A member-only.
you. Yeah, you. This is Joe Bowen, the voice of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Are you checking your bracket during the commercial break like the rest of us? Thanks for chatting it up and enjoying this March Madness live hangout with us. So why...
Hey, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you being here. Please take a second, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the bell so you don't miss it when we go live for every single college basketball game of March Madness. Every single game. Speaking of which, I've got to start that next stream right now. We'll see you back in the chat. Good luck to your team.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Let's check the schedule of tournament games coming up on Westwood One, sponsored by the 2027 X15 engine from Cummins, featuring better fuel efficiency, immense power, and backed by 25-plus years of experience. The 2027 X15 is built to rise above the challenges of tomorrow. The X15, forever rising. Well, the winner of this game is going to
Newark. Caleb Love just said to me, Coach, the Prudential Center is in Newark. Dummy. It's not in San Francisco, and they are headed, should they win, to Newark, New Jersey to hook up with the number one team.
The Duke Blue Devils, the other half of that bracket, BYU and Alabama after their wins. Meanwhile, Arizona with a 77-70 lead. Caleb Love, 24 points, 15 in the second half. It's his fourth career 20-point game in the NCAA tournament. It's his 12th all-time tournament game. In the second half, Love with 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. His last 3 games against Oregon, he has 82 points.
Dana Altman said Caleb Love's name about 7 times in our interview yesterday. That'll get your attention when a guy goes for 36, 22, and now 24 on top of that, including 5 enormous ones right here down the stretch. He's given the Wildcats a 7-point lead.
Oregon just used its last timeout. Bomba will throw it into Shellstad. Back to Bomba. Holds the ball on the right side beyond the three-point line. Shovel it out. Shellstad, top of the key. Back to Bomba. Dribbling right down the lane. Challenging Vasar. And he put it in. And one. Bomba went to dunk it. Vasar met him up top. But Bomba kept control of the ball and finger rolled it in. And now we'll have a chance for a three-point play. That is a big-time finish.
Tommy Lloyd's upset, and he should be. Perfect verticality by Vasars. Should have been a good basket, which it was, but there was no foul.
So Bomba at the line. Made his last 2. Free throw is up. It is good. Bomba's got 17 in the game, 77-73. Arizona, 2:17 to go. Full court pressure put up by the Ducks. Love gets it into Jaden Bradley. Racing up the right side. He'll throw it back to Lewis. Right back to Bradley into the front court now.
By the way, good use of your last time out by Dana Altman.
Here's Bradley up top to Vasar. Handed off to Love against Biddle. He'll fire a 3 over top of him. It's good again! Love's got 27. 80-73, Arizona, 1:54 to go. Shellstad, 3 in response from the right wing. Back to the iron, no. Lewis tapped the rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Oregon.
I don't know about that.
Ducks want a review. Will they get one? The officials are talking about it.
They should.
DJ Karstensen, James Breeding coming together.
And they
are going to take a look.
And well, they should. Let's see our friends from Turner give us a slow motion look at it. Live, I thought it was off KJ Lewis.
I agree. I did as well. So they'll go over and take a look.
Tommy's talking to Matt Potter about the last play, the verticality play, where Vasars went straight up.
How about Caleb Love with 27 points? That last one right over top of the outstretched arm of Nate Biddle.
I'm more impressed with the 8 right now when the game is on the line.
You can listen to Westwood One's exclusive coverage of the NCAA men's basketball tournament for free on the Varsity Network app. Listen to every game live or on demand. Download the Varsity Network app now and search NCAA Championships. Coach, you've seen the replay a couple of times. What do you think?
Overturned for sure. It's going to be Oregon ball.
All right, so the officials continue to look. There's 1:49 to go. Now, this could get Oregon a possession. It also gives the Ducks a free timeout. You mentioned Dana Altman taking that last timeout. I think both teams were kind of in need of a break.
There was no question, but Dana Altman knew. He said, hey, it's now or never. We got to get this thing under control. They did just that. By the way, you said 1:49 left. I'm 1 for 49 on reviews, but I'm pretty sure I got this one correct.
It does look like that ball hit the fingertips of K.J. Lewis after it was touched by an Oregon player. Is that Bamba?
Oh, the two of them are right there. Yeah. T.J. Bamba and K.J., who are always around the ball, both of them. I'll tell you what would concern me, though, if I'm Dana Altman feeling good about the review. The review's taking a long time.
Now, remember, they'll also take a look at the clock in this situation, too, to make sure that is correct. Like we always talk about in football, there has to be indisputable evidence to overturn the call. And we'll see if the officials think there is indisputable evidence. And again, would also be looking at the clock to make sure that's correct before they come back out. Now, there is an automatic review you can go to inside of 2 minutes. There are many, Coach, and you spend a lot of time working NBA games. There are many who will say, we got to get rid of this. Give the coaches a challenge system. Let's go to that like the NBA. What are your thoughts?
I agree. I think it would be better. Here we go, James Breeding.
After review, the ball was last touched by white number 5. The ball will be Oregon basketball, 1:49 on the clock.
So the clock will stay the same. It will be Oregon ball. Good call by you. But you think the challenge system would be beneficial?
Yeah, I like it more. It takes the uncertainty out of it. It takes the judgment out. The officials trying to decide should review, shouldn't review.
Bamba will inbound baseline right for the Ducks. Look out. Throw it away into the hands of Bradley. Running with Love. Bradley the lob. And it's caught by Lewis, who lays it up and out. And Evans the rebound.
The pass was to Love, and Lewis intercepted the pass.
Shellstad to Bartholomew, right wing 3. Got it.
What an enormous play.
5-point swing. And Love, or rather Bradley and Lewis are talking about it. There's no doubt that pass was for Caleb Love. Lewis came flying in, had a chance for an easy finish and couldn't do it. It's the second one that Lewis has missed.
You had two players streaking down the right-hand side. Either one could have caught it and finished. Neither did.
Love into Bradley. They've got him trapped in the corner. Bradley nearly lost the ball. Throws it into Love. 2-on-1 now. Love running into the paint. Shovel it off. Basar. Hammer going up. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Talk about another swing. Bradley trapped in the corner, nearly tied up, somehow got it ahead to Love, and then it was 2-on-1 the other way.
How about after the overturned foul, they lost the ball on the inbounds and turned a 2-on-1 opportunity, 3-on-1 opportunity the wrong way.
Foul was against Bamba, his 4th. Vasar to the free throw line. His first is no good. He's 1 for 3 in the game now. So one more coming for Vasar. It's an 80-76 Arizona lead. Vasar steadies. 69% free throw shooter. Second free throw. No good. And Biddle runs down the rebound, knocked away by Lewis, out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say off Biddle. And they're going to take a look at it again. Biddle says no way. He says it's going to be our ball.
Arizona's staying with Vasar. You got to wonder if they're going to come back with Awaka. Tobe Awaka having a huge game. He does have 4 free throws, but Vasar's, I don't know.
Well, they're taking a look. Nate Biddle immediately said that's not off me, but looking at the first replay, I think it is off Biddle, don't you?
Yeah, I'll probably be wrong this time. I thought it was off Nate Biddle's left hand. KJ hit it. KJ's always around the ball, but I thought he knocked it off Nate's left hand.
Well, we've talked about the struggles for both teams at the free throw line. Both excellent free throw shooting teams. Arizona for the season from the free throw line, 78%. They're at 63% today. Oregon is 50%, 9 of 18 at the free throw line. They shoot 76% as a team.
Almost 360 teams in the NCAA. Arizona's 19th in the country in free throw shooting. Oregon is 38th. You would never know it from watching this game. Although it's a little different late in the game when you're playing to stay alive in the NCAA tournament.
We're still taking a look at replays here. This is the second time we've seen this particular angle we're looking at, and this one, PJ, clearly looks like it's off Nate Biddle.
Agreed.
Now again, officials not only looking at this, looking at the clock, make sure it's all.
And they also have better angles. You know, sometimes it looks obvious on one angle, and you don't see what's happening on the other side. KJ Lewis was there, but I thought it was off Nate Biddle's left hand.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, your home for the national championships.
Yo, it's Jacob Hester from Off Campus on College Sports Radio. For full breakdowns of this game and more, tune in weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern on Channel 84 or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Along with our producer, Brian O'Connell.
After review, the call on the floor stands, white ball.
Engineer Lloyd Glazer, Chad Hartley, our statistician, and the coach, P.J. Carlesimo, Ryan Radke in Seattle. 1:19 to go. Arizona 80, Oregon 76. You heard the announcement, call stands, Arizona ball. I think they got it right.
I agree with you, and just to continue to reset, 2 timeouts for Arizona, none for Oregon. Maybe more importantly, Oregon's only committed 5 fouls. They have fouls to give.
Love lobs it into Vesar, high on the right side. Clock starts, 1:15 to go.
Foul to give, 1 foul to give.
Bradley with the dribble now near midcourt. Barthélemy trying to bother him. Bradley dribbles right up top to Vesar, get it to Love. Love matched up against Biddle. He's trapped out front. Bounce it right side, Bradley. On the drive, to the left, to the elbow. Jumper is up. That's no good. Biddle grabs the rebound inside. Inside a minute to go. Oregon ball down 4. Shellstat across the timeline, racing on the left. Handed off to Barthélemy. Barthélemy bounces it down to Biddle. Left block, backs in against Vesar. Turns, right-handed jump hook, good for 2. 16 for Biddle. It's a 2-point game. 80-78, 49.2 to go.
Get the ball in bounds.
And Caleb Love's going to take a timeout. Could not get it in. He will spend one of Arizona's 2 remaining timeouts. And the Wildcats will talk about it. 49.2 seconds to go. Arizona's lead has been trimmed to 2.
You would think the bigger guy, Vesas, would be able to do a better job defensively against Nate Biddle, but that hasn't been the case. Truth be told, Biddle's had his way with both of the Arizona bigs in the second half.
I would argue that Awaka's strength, I think, has given Biddle more problems, but you're right. In the second half, Biddle has kind of been able to do whatever he wants. 11 of his 16 points in this second half. Now, Arizona has the ball. 49.2 seconds to go. They're up by 2, 80-78. Caleb Love with 27 in the ball game. You've been talking about it being Caleb Love time. You going to him right here if you're Tommy Lloyd?
You're going to want to, but Dana Altman twice has trapped Caleb Love with 2. As soon as he got the ball across half court, they ran at him. Arizona did a good job moving the ball, but Oregon got what they wanted. Caleb Love didn't take the shot. It was 2 good passes. It was an open shot. It didn't go. Somehow, some way, you want Caleb Love to take this shot. I'm anxious to watch who comes out of the timeout as a big man for Tommy Lloyd. They're both 68% free throwers, but Vesas just missed 2.
Oregon back out of the court with Biddle, Barthélemy, Bamba, Shellstad, and Evans. Keyshawn Barthélemy looking up in the crowd with a balled-up fist, acknowledging someone. Arizona walking out of their huddle with Love, Bryant, Vesar, Bradley, and Lewis.
Full court pressure by the Ducks. Caleb Love had to use a timeout to get the ball in bounds. He can run the baseline.
One more timeout for Arizona. Love takes it. Love looking. Bounce it into Bradley in the corner. Trapped immediately. Bradley in some trouble. Ball knocked away. Out of bounds off Bradley. It's off Bradley. And it's Oregon ball. Tommy Lloyd wants a review. I thought they got the call right.
I agree with you. They did. They inbounded the ball where you don't want to inbound it, right near the sideline. Bamba and Kwame Evans immediately had a good trap. I'm watching the replay pretty quickly. No question in my mind, it's off Bradley.
Boy, that is the second time that Arizona has thrown the ball into Bradley in the corner. Now, last time, he somehow got out of the trap, and it turned into a 2-on-1 for Arizona the other way. But just throwing it to the corner, and it's almost like Bradley is just kind of covering it up.
Well, there was nobody else that get the ball to. The guy who I thought they could have got it to was Vasars. Vasars set a screen, and then he went to set a second screen. No one was guarding him. He could have just pivoted and went right to Caleb Love, and they would have been able to inbound the ball to him. This is going to be, in my opinion,
it's going to be Oregon ball in the corner. The clock right now is 45.5.
And 20 on the shot clock because of the fact that it was in the backcourt for Oregon.
Tommy Lloyd was trying to tell the officials he wanted a foul for being in the cylinder. I don't think you're ever going to get that call at this time of the game.
After review, the call on the floor stands. Oregon basketball.
Matt Potter had the call correct. He was right on it.
Yep. No doubt. It was a great job by him. It went right off the fingertips of Bradley. He tried to make a pass, and it was deflected off his hands and out of bounds.
Intentionally or unintentionally, Oregon might be looking at a 2-for-1 here.
So Kwame Evans will inbound. Make it TJ Bamba will inbound. Bamba down in the corner. Tough place to get it in. No timeouts for Oregon. Baseball pass into the backcourt. Love knocked it away out of bounds, and it's off Caleb Love. Boy, a dangerous pass, and Love nearly had a steal.
That was right in your wheelhouse. Tell me that didn't look like a defensive back going back for that one.
It absolutely did. The fans are booing because they're going to go to another review.
We don't need a review on this one.
Out of bounds play is under review.
Yeah.
TJ Bamba threw the pass from the left sideline, maybe 4 feet off the end line, all the way back near the three-point line in the backcourt, and Caleb Love went after it. It was intended for Keyshawn Bartholomew. What do you think watching the replay, partner?
Boy, I originally thought this was absolutely off Love. This is closer than it appears. The question is, does Bartholomew goes up, does he hit Caleb Love's hand, or does he hit the ball?
Got a piece of it. Look who's coming into the game finally.
Tobe Awaka re-entering for Arizona. Love goes up with his left hand. Bartholomew comes in. I think that Bartholomew hit the hand of Love, and then the ball went out of bounds. So that would be off Caleb Love.
Yeah, if I had to guess, not guess, I just watched the replay. But I'll tell you what, this one is a lot closer to the previous three. Previous three were pretty easy watching slow-mo replay. This one, I don't want to say could go either way. I just don't think they can come out with indisputable evidence on this call.
44.2 seconds on the clock. 80-78 Arizona. Winner goes to Newark. They'll take on Duke on Thursday.
After review, the call on the floor stands. Green basketball.
So it will be Oregon ball.
44.7 seconds.
44.7 on the game clock. Oregon will inbound now in the backcourt. Again, the Ducks with no timeouts. That was a dangerous inbound pass. Oregon just dodged a major bullet.
Arizona's still picking up in the backcourt, but they're not going to contest the inbounds pass.
Any Arizona foul would be 2 free throws for Oregon. Inbound to Shellstad into the front court at 39 seconds. Bounce pass to Bamba high on the right side against Lewis. Bamba dribbling left into the paint, down to the block, turns middle, fade away with the right hand, back in the rim. No, a walk of the rebound inside for Arizona.
Missed
off to
everything.
KJ Lewis.
Who got the rebound?
Back to Jaden Bradley, and a foul will be called against Jackson Shellstad.
Foul to give.
That's his first. 25.9 seconds remaining, and yet your man Tobe Awaka cleared the glass.
And only the 16th foul on Arizona. So once again, Arizona's got to inbound the ball against full court pressure by the Ducks.
Arizona has one timeout. And of course, an Oregon foul would be a 1-and-1. You foul immediately, or if you're Oregon, you're looking for a trap?
No, you look for a trap. If you can't steal the inbounds pass, particularly with the success they've had with traps, you go at least one trap before you foul.
Cam Tracy back in. TJ Bamba with his 4 fouls will sit. KJ Lewis will inbound. Anthony Del Orso checked in for Awaka.
Free throw shooter.
Del Orso has only missed 4 free throws all year. They throw it into Caleb Love in the backcourt. Oregon looking for the trap ahead to Jaden Bradley, and Bradley is grabbed and fouled by Bartholomew at midcourt. That's the first foul against Keyshawn Bartholomew. It's going to be a 1-and-1 for Jaden Bradley, who is an 83% free throw shooter. He has not been to the line tonight. Arizona is 10 of 16 as a team. Tobe Awaka back in for the Wildcats.
Good execution against the press that time. Caleb Love got open. As soon as they doubled him, he found his teammate Bradley.
So Jaden Bradley to the free throw line. 11 points in the game, all of them in the first half.
Chance to make it a two-possession game.
Needs the first to earn the bonus. Bradley eyes the iron. One dribble, bends his knees. Free throw is good.
Sweet, nothing but net.
One more free throw for Bradley. This is a big one. It would make it a two-possession game. There's 21.6 seconds left.
Don't forget, Oregon cannot stop the clock. Now, the clock will stop if the Ducks score on the other end, but they can't stop it themselves with a timeout.
Bradley ready. Second free throw on the way. Front of the rim. No! Biddle's got the rebound. 3-point game. 18 seconds left. Shellstad with it for the Ducks. Across the timeline. Dribbles over on the right side. He's double teamed. Shellstad still with the dribble. Driving right. Gets inside. Laid it up and in. 10.6 seconds to go. 1-point game. Caleb Love slowly walking, takes the basketball, looking to get it in, looking, and we've got whistles. Tommy Lloyd took his last time out from the bench.
Last 2 minutes of the game, when the ball's being inbounded, the coach is allowed to call a timeout. Rest of the game, it's got to come from a player on the floor.
I'm a little surprised. You correct me if I'm wrong, Coach. Shellstad made that layup, and Arizona just kind of real casually walked to the ball. I think you want to grab that thing and get it in bounds before Oregon can set their defense.
You want to grab it and see if the opportunity's there. If it's not, okay, you know you're sitting on a timeout. You got to go. It has been an adventure for Arizona to inbound the ball in this last 2 minutes, and now they do not have a timeout as a cushion. They do have the ability to run the baseline, but again, if Oregon doesn't steal the inbounds pass, they're going to foul immediately, and it has to remain a one-possession game, even if Arizona is able to convert 2 free throws.
81-80 Arizona, 10.6 seconds to go. Neither team with a timeout. 17 fouls for Oregon. If they foul, it's a 1-and-1 for Arizona. Winner to the Sweet 16 to take on Duke coming up on Thursday night in Newark. KJ Lewis will inbound. Biddle is guarding him. Lewis dancing along the baseline, looking to get it in, gets it into Del Orso, who is fouled immediately with 9.5 to go. Arizona used about 4 of their available 5 seconds there, and now Anthony Del Orso, a terrific free throw shooter, 33 of 37 on the year, is going to go to the line for the most pressure-filled free throws, I'm sure, of his Arizona career.
89%. Oregon does not have a timeout. They're huddling up right there at the free throw line, talking about what they're going to do. Sounds simple, but you need recognition. Are they down 1, down 2, or down 3 after these free throws?
Foul was against Shellstad.
Free throw, perhaps.
Del Orso to the line for a 1-and-1. 8 points in the game tonight. Steady's free throw is good. Anthony Del Orso, coming into the tournament, had 18 points in his previous 6 games. He had 9 against Akron. He's got 9 tonight. Now looking for his 10th point to make it a 3-point lead. No timeouts for Oregon, 9.8 seconds left.
The Aussie from Melbourne by way of Campbell University.
Del Orso steady, second free throw is good. He rattled it in. Substitution, Owaka returns. Del Orso will sit. 9.8 seconds left. Kwame Evans the inbound in the backcourt. Bradley guarding Shellstad.
Do they foul?
Inbound to Shellstad. 7 seconds left. Shellstad is grabbed by Jaden Bradley right at midcourt. Good call, Coach. Jaden Bradley commits his 4th, but Arizona gives the foul. They will send Shellstad to the free throw line. They apparently are confident in their ability to block out if Shellstad misses.
You may see Vesar's in with Owaka on this one.
And Vesar just ran to the table. It's 2 free throws for Jackson Shellstad. Shellstad tonight, 1 of 2 at the line. Free throw is up. It is good. Now, if you're Shellstad as Vesar checks in, do you miss this intentionally?
Miss it. Without a timeout, I don't know if they have enough time to play the foul game.
See what Dana Altman decides to do.
4 bigs underneath. Biddle and Kwame Evans in the second slot for Oregon. Vesar's and Owaka in the first slot for Arizona.
Shellstad shoots the free throw, and he made it, and he was trying to make it. So 24 for Shellstad. Del Orso back in. Owaka will sit. 5.7 on the clock.
Betting on their ability to come up with the steal, or if not, a really quick foul are the Oregon Ducks.
KJ Lewis the inbound. Lewis dancing along the baseline to his right. Now back to his left. Lewis looking, gets it into Del Orso. Grabbed and fouled by Shellstad with 4.4 on the clock.
They'll check it to see whether to put any more time on it. But again, good execution by Arizona. Got the shooter they want going to the free throw line. Good execution by Oregon. They got the quick bucket or the foul. Shellstad makes both, and they're going to play the foul game. Dana Altman's huddled up with his guys, taking advantage of the delay before the free throw.
They just put 0.8 back on the clock, so it's at 5.2. Now this is still a 1-and-1 for Del Orso.
And again, we could be looking at a 1, 2, or 3-point deficit.
Del Orso just made 2 a moment ago. He's ready for the first. He steadies. It is up. It is good. And he earns the bonus.
You would think if he makes this one, partner, they are going to foul again. They fouled the last time. You would think they would foul before or right as he gets to half court. Can't take a chance to foul him in the act of shooting, but you can foul him in the backcourt.
Vasar will sit. Carter Bryant is in. One more free throw for Anthony Del Orso. It's 84-82 Arizona. 5.2 seconds remain. Del Orso steadies. He shoots. It is good. Owaka will check back in. 85-82. Now Oregon needs a 3, but will Arizona foul again?
How about Del Orso with 4 mega free throws?
Evans to inbound in the backcourt. Evans gets it into Shellstad. Up to half court. Caleb Love fouled him before the shot. Shellstad knew it was coming. He tried to throw it up, but James Breeding was all over it. Right away said no. So the foul against Caleb Love, 3.6 on the clock. Shellstad will go to the line. Dana Altman calling his team together.
I was wrong last time. I thought they would miss intentionally. They did not. Tell you what, that was a lot closer than I thought it would be on that foul. Jackson Shellstad was really smart, getting rid of the ball quickly.
Shellstad's first free throw is good. Vasar is going to check back into the game for Arizona, again for blockout purposes. He'll take the place of Bryant. So Owaka responsible for blocking out Biddle. Vasar responsible for Evans. 25 in the game for Shellstad. 85-83. And he misses this one intentionally. Bangs off the rim. Love grabs the rebound, and he's fouled with 1.8 to go. And now Caleb Love can ice it and send Arizona to the Sweet 16.
And this will be a 2-shot foul. If the scoreboard is correct, that's 10 fouls on the Oregon Ducks. Means Caleb Love with the chance to make it a 2-possession game.
Love is 2 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. 88% of the year. He's got 27 in the ball game. If he makes both, Arizona is going to Jersey. Foul, in case you're curious, was on Barthélemy, his second. Caleb Love to the line.
89% free throwing.
James Breeding gives him the basketball. Love 2 dribbles. Spins the ball. Bends his knees. Shoots. And hits. Carter Bryant back in for Arizona. Vasar will sit. Now Tommy Lloyd is pulling everybody off the lane line. 2.2 on the clock. Love steadies. Free throw is up. It is good, and Arizona has a 4-point lead. 2.2 seconds remaining. Evans the inbound. Evans will throw it into Biddle. Biddle from half court at the buzzer. It is no good off the front of the rim, and the Arizona Wildcats are back in the Sweet 16. Arizona defeats Oregon. 87-83 is the final. And for the third time in 4 years under Tommy Lloyd, the Arizona Wildcats are going to the Sweet 16. Arizona wins the matchup of former Pac-12 rivals as they down the Oregon Ducks. It'll be Arizona against Duke in the Sweet 16 in Newark. Let's check some of the stats sponsored by Intuit TurboTax. With TurboTax, now Taxes is getting an expert who files your taxes for you so you can stay focused on following your bracket. Intuit TurboTax, now this is Taxes. Caleb Love had 29 points, leading 5 Wildcats in double figures. Jackson Shellstad had 25 for Oregon. Arizona ends up making 10 of 20 three-point shots. When Arizona makes 7 or more threes, they're now 20-2 on the year. That was a huge key to them winning this game, PJ.
It absolutely was, and I'll tell you what, Caleb Love, the All-American, was a monster down the stretch for Arizona. Anthony Dell'Orso with 4 mega free throws, setting it up.
Now we are going to visit with a member of the Arizona Wildcats, their point guard, Jaden Bradley, who had 2 terrific games, leading Arizona on to the Sweet 16. He joins us here courtside. Jaden, congratulations. Hard-fought win back and forth tonight. After the slow start, you guys were down 15. What turned it around for you?
Just our best players coming in and, playing hard and getting stops. And our coaching staff believed in us, even though we was down 15, 16. We stayed with it, and, we got the gritty win at the end.
Jaden Bradley, I'll tell you what, yeah, the points were nice, but your whole game, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 steals. Yes, you did an awful lot. You guys had to do it on both ends after you dug that big hole.
Yes, sir. That's what we work on. It's going to be done on the offensive end, trying to score, but at the end of the day, you got to get stops. And I feel like at the end, we did a great job at hitting free throws as well.
I grew up on the East Coast. My geography's not great, but Rochester is pretty close to Newark. You're going to be able to come up with enough tickets?
Man, I'm going to ask my teammates to get some more tickets. Definitely going to have a lot of family out there.
Hey, Jade, you're very familiar with Duke. You guys saw them early in the season. What's it going to take to knock off the Blue Devils this time around?
Man, a great team. They talented from top to bottom. They can really flat out shoot it and play. We're going to have to get in there, get stops, run good offense, try to get that dub.
Jaden, congratulations on 2 great performances here. Safe travels to Newark. Enjoy the Sweet 16.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Jaden Bradley of the Arizona Wildcats. Terrific couple of games here in Seattle, and he helps lead the way for the Arizona Wildcats back into the Sweet 16 in what was a terrific game. We had 2 really good ones here tonight. I was just going to
say, what did we do to deserve these 2 games? Wasn't anything I did. You must have been good, partner.
Well, I wish I could take credit for it. But 4 teams tonight that really came to play and gave a great show to the fans in Seattle. Time now to select our player of the game, sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's knows what makes SpringFest savings even better. Our member-only doorbuster deals. Shop these limited-time savings before they're gone. Lowe's, they help. You save. Who do you like for player of the game?
This is one of the easiest calls I've ever had. When you're involved with an All-American, it's time to step up. You find out. Caleb Love played 37 minutes. He shot 10 for 18 from the field, 5 for 7 from 3, all 4 of his free throws, 9 boards, 4 assists, and a steal. Other than that, he didn't do that much. And down the end of the game, he made every big play, and a big asterisk for Anthony Dell'Orso for 4 monster plays, and Tobe Awaka for keeping his team close for most of this game.
How about Caleb Love? Last 3 games against the Oregon Ducks, 87 points, 36, 22, 29, and Arizona need all of them to get to the Sweet 16. Tobe Awaka finishes with a double-double, 12 points and 14 rebounds. And Anthony Dell'Orso with those 12 points. Monster free throws down the stretch. Arizona wins 87-83. When we return, we'll have more of the All-State postgame report. You're listening to the Men's Basketball Tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Ball above all. Am I right, y'all? Any questions?
Professor, NCAA Division I women's basketball is back. Are we ready?
You prepared to get loud? Rep your squad? Get your players hyped up to go all the way to the ship? Oh, you're ready. March Madness. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/WBB tickets.
Pro Savings Days are back at Lowe's with limited time savings on the supplies pros need. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, save an additional $100
The tournament is here. March Madness is here. The craziness is here. Don't forget, hit that like button down below and share this link out so we can get more basketball fans here in the chat, hanging out with us, cheering on your favorite team.
Clayton steals it and lays it in. Clayton a good look. Hit 6.
check out our new website, www.torontosportsinsider.com, and check out the link that is in the description as well as in the chat that shows where all of the live viewers are watching from. Are you an insider yet? Have you hit that subscribe button? I bet you have now. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for checking out our Bracket Mania campaign. A lot more coming up soon.
What a great scene this is.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. This is Joe Bowen, the voice of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Thanks for chatting it up and enjoying this March Madness live hangout with us.
Caleb Love, not even close. He was magnificent, especially down the stretch. Every time they needed a bucket, Caleb Love delivered. Just a great, great performance by the All-American. I don't want to say he put them on his back because he had a lot of help, but he was the difference in the game.
Caleb Love finishes with 29 points, just shy of the Arizona record for points in a tournament game. Both Derek Williams in 2011 and Khalid Reeves in 94 had 32 for Arizona in the NCAA tournament. Love finishes with 29 here tonight. He was 5 of 7 from 3 in the game. Arizona 10 of 20 from distance. Look, any game Arizona plays the rest of the year, Thursday night against Duke, tonight, any game they play, if they make threes, they are a really, really tough team to beat.
No question about it, and particularly when Tobe Awaka plays inside the way he did. Brad, I let you know their perimeter guys, Bradley, Caleb Love, have been really strong. Trey Townsend had a very quiet game, but we saw what he's capable of doing on Friday. A lot of talent on this roster, and Tommy Lloyd has them playing right now the best they've played all year at the perfect time.
All right, time for the smart coaching move of the day, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all of your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I should be quicker, but I'm telling you what. Nico Medved, Dana Altman, Tommy Lloyd, and
Kevin
Willard did a magnificent job. Kevin Willard, though, when they were up against it, hardly any time on the clock, where are they going to go down late? Diagrams of play for his freshman. Derek Queen brings him up top of the key, and Derek Queen makes this the absolute best coaching move of the day.
Queen hits the banker from left of the lane on the run to vault Maryland into the Sweet 16. Moments after, by the way, Jalen Lake had hit a three for Colorado State that looked like it might send the Rams to the Sweet 16 for the first time ever. Instead, Queen hits the game winner, and it is Maryland on to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2016. So an 87-83 win for Arizona caps off our week in Seattle. It's been fun. You ready to do it again in San Francisco?
Absolutely. I can't wait to get to San Francisco, but I don't know whether we can get games as good as the first two here and the Colorado State game on Friday. We had 3 excellent games and 3 maybe not quite as good.
See you at Chase Center on Thursday night.
Absolutely right. Thank you.
Time now to rejoin our Straight Talk Wireless studios in Los Angeles. Need more data so you can stream your Jam Mix on loop? Switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network. Straight Talk, available at Walmart or straighttalk.com. Let's send it back to L.A.
All right, Ryan, thank you very much. Look forward to hearing you and PJ from San Francisco for the West Regional semifinals in a few days. But what a capper to your few days in Seattle. Brad Heller back in our Westwood One studios in Los Angeles. Exactly what you'd expect when former Pac-12 rivals meet for the first ever time in the tournament. Arizona and Oregon, the 4-5 in the East region. The Ducks jumped out to a 19-4 lead. It's almost like the Wildcats didn't realize the game had started. But you know what? Give Tommy Lloyd's team credit. They bounced back right away, and Arizona actually was up at halftime by 4. The lead stretched to 11 early in the second half, and then as Oregon made its move, Caleb Love, the All-American, was ready to fire back. Time now for the Wrangler highlight of the game.
Full court pressure put up by the Ducks. Love gets it into Jaden Bradley. Racing up the right side. He'll throw it back to Lewis. Right back to Bradley. Into the front court now.